Hey, what's up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. We got the Viking Nation stream for you guys. Streaming a bit early so we can get the Vikings in here for a stream. So shout outs to everybody who's watching overseas or anybody who has the night job and can't really watch my streams at night. We got the stream for you guys. So shout outs. And once again, I forget to reset everything here, but that's okay. It's the way that I do my optimization. All right, what are we going for? 190? All right, sounds good. Let's see. Splatoon 2 bonus stream. How about that? Does that sound good? Splatoon 2? Splatoon 2 bonus stream. All right. Okay, so what's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Seriously, though, guys, I just want to say today's a pretty interesting day, man. Today's a pretty interesting day. There's a lot of stuff going on. GDC, which has been a staple in the gaming industry for many, many years. It's looking like that might just be canceled at this point. We got PAX East going on. Nintendo showing off Animal Crossing. We've also got a new Pokemon, new mythical Pokemon that was announced as well. So we're going to talk about that. Excuse me. And we're going to get into all sorts of other random stuff like we always get into here. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. We do have some Ninja news to go over. We had a video earlier where we talked about basically what Square Enix had to say on current and next generation and how kind of Nintendo was right about kind of the timeline and what they're going to do with between the Switch and the Switch 2 or the next iteration of the Switch. So I think that Nintendo, based on what Square Enix is saying, looks like they lined up everything quite right this time. All right, so let's go in and get. So that was pretty much the only video that we had this morning. We only had one video. Usually on Viking Nation streams, we only do one video during the day, whereas on regular Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we'll do 2 videos during the day since we don't have to stream till later in the night. So yeah, so anyway, so only one video for today, but that's okay. We got plenty of content already up on the channel. I'm still working on my new show, guys. I want to make this show really good. I want to see what we can do to kind of drive the install base, I guess, or the subscriber base here. I mean, I think it's about time we get out of the 50,000 range. I think I've been in the 50,000s for like ever. I don't really know exactly if this new show is going to help, or I don't know if YouTube's just buried my channel based on the algorithm. But I'm hoping that this new show that I'm doing is fun, and it draws new people to the stream and to the channel, so we can get out of the damn 50,000 range. It feels like I've been in 50,000 for like forever. It really feels like that. So hopefully we can get to 60,000 this year in terms of subscribers, and we can move forward. I'm tired of seeing 50,000 by my name, like 55,000. Like I'm sick of it. We need to move on. We need to move on. So so hopefully the new show will help out with that. So I'm working on a bunch of different things, guys. In order to do that. Ipsters, thank you for the subscription. I think YouTube maybe unsubscribed you, or did you follow me on? You follow me on? It says followed, so that must be a subscribed. Yeah, subscribed. So it must have unsubscribed you because I already know you're an elite ninja here and a mod, so it must have unsubscribed you. So I'm gonna do my best on this new show, guys. I'm working on it. I think you guys will like the title. You guys will like what's going on with it. So we'll see. If it doesn't work, oh well. Let's see here. Dank Meme with the host. Thank you so much, Dank Meme. I appreciate that. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get into the other ninja news, guys. So once again, we have the PE podcast later tonight. So I don't know exactly what time it's going to be around, but just stay tuned on Twitter. We'll let you guys know what's going on, with the PE podcast. But that will be tonight, Thursdays. We're probably going to go like around maybe 7:30 to 8 PT. So like 11 o'clock. Eastern time, so it's definitely going to be a late night stream, so look out for that. I'll have a post, and I'll put up like a like a countdown basically to it. So once I get with the guys and kind of understand like what time they want to do stuff, then we'll get everything together for you. So that's that. Also, Elite Ninja membership, guys. We're trying to drive towards 200 Elite Ninja by the end of the week. Not sure if we'll get there. It's already Thursday. We're about 13 Elite Ninja away from our 200 goal by the end of the week. We're doing short Elite Ninja goals. If we hit 190, so 3 new Elite Ninja for today, we will have a Splatoon 2 bonus stream this weekend. So we're kind of trying to push towards that Splatoon 2 bonus stream for you guys. Tomorrow we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for Elite Ninja. We got a $10 eShop card giveaway as well. So if you win that, you have, or more like $10 eShop card for the winner, prize for the winner of that. So if you're good at Mario Kart, Elite Ninja up. We do have a new tier for you guys. The Tune In tier, which gets you, it's $1.99. It does get you into our Super Smash Brothers tournaments, does get you into our Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gameplay and everything that we do here, and it'll get you into any code-based game. So it'll also get you into Animal Crossing Animal Crossing New Horizons when I start playing that with the Elite Ninja as well. So if you want to get in on all of that action, check out our tier program that we do have here, and also you get emotes and all sorts of cool stuff like that. So links in the description, and of course Dank Meme just linked it right there too. So yeah, I think that's it for the Ninja news. Let's try to see if we can get 3 new Elite Ninja for today, so we can hit that Splatoon 2 bonus stream. Last night we had a bonus stream of Mega Man Zero ZX Advent from the Legacy Collection, and Capcom promptly copyright claimed it, like a freaking DS game, dude. Like they promptly copyright claimed my whole stream yesterday. Like, oh god, Capcom, like they do this sometimes. They have copyright claims on Mega Man, on old DS Mega Man games. Why? Whatever. So stupid. So stupid. All right, so let's go ahead and get into shout outs. If you're here in the chat, you want me to say hi, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi back. All right. So let's see here. Music, probably, it doesn't matter if it's music. It's from their game. It doesn't matter. Like, why are they copyright claiming music from their game? It was music from their game. That's stupid. You people are trying to show your game, and you're copyright claiming a DS game from freaking 2003 or whatever, whenever that game came out, or 2000 whatever, or 2000, not 2003. I don't know when that game came out, but whatever. Like, I think it's stupid. It's ridiculous. There should be no copyright claims on old Mega Man games. Like, that's ridiculous. What's up, Jory? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Aron? How's it going, my boy? Shout outs to Elite Ninja Aron, roundtable member. Dank Meme, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, Dank Meme. Thanks for the host once again. Mr. Ukaze, what's up, man? Welcome. Shout outs to the Pure Eyes in the chat, man. Don't see that. Don't see a ton of that, but welcome. Yo, Mark M, my boy. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Mark M. C-Virus Boys in the house. Well, dude, I don't think it's a joking matter anymore. It's actually pretty serious, to be honest, man. Yo, shout outs to Rilo. What's up, my man? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Cool Breeze, what's good? Anthony Rudd, what's up, man? How's it going? Jory, once again. Yes, Yoa84, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Party Man, the bodyguard is here, like always. Welcome to the stream, Party Man. Jonathan B, what's up, Jonathan B? Welcome to the stream. Kuma Torres, what's good, man? Shout out to the Elite Ninja rolling through. Appreciate you guys' support. Jaden, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Dior Wilson, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Nico, what's up? Gabe Com, what's up, man? Old Manendorf, what's up, man? How's it going? The Real Shadow Fox, what's up, man? How's it going, Shadow Fox? Andre Wine, what's good? Roundtable member Andre Wine, what's good, man? How's it going? Let's see here. Break is over. At least I made it to the shoutouts. All right then. All right. Take it easy, man. Have the good rest of the day at work, and we'll see you later tonight, probably for the PE podcast, right? All right. Take it easy though, man. Kuarm, what's up, man? Viking Rep, what's good? Good to see you here as well. Shout outs. Welcome, welcome. There's more people over on YouTube, Shadow Fox. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I might, but there's definitely more people over on YouTube at this point. Let's see here. No, Paint That Purple. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good, man. It's all good. I think I'm just gonna call it COV. I think I'm just gonna call it that. Just call it COV. Let's see here. I'll be there if I'm not asleep. Do you go to sleep that early? Do you go to sleep by like? Because I know you're West Coast boys. So I mean, will you be asleep by like around 7:38? Yo, TC, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yo, Vision, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Gunmetal Otaku, what's good? Isaiah Nova, what's up, Isaiah Nova? Psycho Pie, yo, shout outs to Psycho Pie. Shout outs to all the Renengan Ninja here too. My boys Andre and Aron, thanks for coming out to the streams, guys. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate the support. Celio, what's up, Celio? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Party Man, once again, Renengan Ninja as well. Just newly upgraded too, man. Thank you for the support, bro. Good to see all you guys here. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Excuse me. Halifax is here. Justin Dodson is here. Anthony Rudd is here as well. What's up, guys? Shondell Rivers is here. Nathan H. Once again, Ibsters is here. What's up, Ibsters? Just relax, my boy. I know you were kind of kind of going off a little bit. Just relax. Keep it cool, man. Just keep your composure, man. You'll be all right. Mr. Ukaze, once again, shout outs to the Pure Eyes. Willie Bevins III, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to everybody coming through, appreciate it. If you guys can do me a favor, if you have Twitter, make sure you guys, what's it called? Make sure you guys tweet or retweet our stream that's live. We only got 4 likes and 4 retweets, so make sure you guys retweet it. Know that we're going live for the Viking Nation. Early stream, and then we'll have a later stream for you guys for the PE podcast. Jards, what's up, man? How's it going? Yo, what's up? Chuba says, what's up, OJ? Heading to a local in a few hours. Nice. Heading to a local sounds good. Hopefully you can get into the top 8, right? You haven't top 8'd any of your locals yet, have you, Chuba? Or I'm not sure how close are you to top 8. I think you said you got close one time to a top 8. Hopefully you get top 8 this time, man. I'm pulling for you. All right. Snow day. Nice. Sounds good. I like snow days. All right. Let's see here. Yo, Anthony Albert. What's up, man? Shout out to Renengan Ninja Anthony Albert. Let's go. Yo, Vision, my boy. What's good, Vision? Welcome back to the Elite Ninja Village, my man, hitting us with that Renangon status. Let's go. I know Vizion has already been. He's definitely a long-term ninja here. He just had to re-up. So let's get it, man. Thank you so much for joining the Jonin boys here on the stream. Let's go. Thank you so much for that Mythical Sharingan. We just need 2 more Elite Ninja, and we will have a Splatoon 2 bonus stream this week. Splatoon 2 bonus stream this week if we get 2 more Elite Ninja. Probably Saturday is when we do the stream. Saturday we'd play for about an hour or so. Yeah, if you want to play some Splatoon, you definitely have to be on my friends list, though. So you have to be Jonin or up. But it does get you into our Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament that we're going to be having. We have one at the end of every single week. Once we get our Super Smash Bros. Tournaments back and going, you can be entered into those. And also any other game, code-based game. So Mario Kart, not Mario Kart, Mario Kart, yes, but Animal Crossing, New Horizons as well. Any code-based game, you can get invited to my village and you can hang out. So this is cool, man. Sounds good. Joey says, you asked me when the DS Mega Man came out. It came out 06, 07 respectively. Okay, yeah, so we're talking like decades, more than a decade old, man. Like 12, 13 years old and you're copyright claiming stuff? Come on. You know, that's stupid. That's ridiculous. Not saying that you're defending Capcom for that, but I just find that ridiculous, you know? But shout out to Vizion. Thank you so much for that Elite Ninja pledge, man. I appreciate that. Welcome back to the Jonin boys. All right, so let's go ahead and move on here, guys. We got some new topics to discuss. We're going to talk about GDC first before we get into Pokemon. So it looks like GDC, a lot of people are canceling because of the COV. If you don't know what COV is, that thing that's been going around, you guys know that certain, type of thing that's been going around and that it's been a health scare worldwide. Yeah, a lot of companies are pulling out of GDC, which is the Game Developers Conference. Now, Shondell, I think, asked me a question beforehand, was like, okay, well, does this mean that there's not going to be a good year for gaming? No, that doesn't mean that. Game Developers Conference, really all that is for game developers to meet up and, of course, share ideas, kind of talk about what's going on, what engines they're using, all of that. So it's basically a conference for game developers, kind of like how doctors or lawyers or other type scientists will meet at certain like conferences and meetings to share ideas, to see kind of what they're working on, to kind of look at like, next gen technologies, all sorts of stuff like that, right? So that's what the Game Developers Conference is. That doesn't mean they're canceling their games or anything like that. All that means is that they're not going to be going to the conference. And usually we get announcements at Game Developers Conferences. We will get some different game announcements, we'll get polls to see kind of like what people are working on. So there's usually good information and there's a lot of technology and great information shared between developers, but also it's usually good for the consumers as well because we do get some announcements. But unfortunately, it does seem like GDC is going to be a skeleton crew, or it's going to be very, very light at GDC, man. Very, very light at GDC. So we'll see what happens here, man. Epic Games has just announced that they're pulling out of GDC. Epic Games. By the way, like so many people use Epic, like hundreds of developers use Epic. So the fact that Epic Games isn't going to be at GDC, that is a major blow. Then on top of that, Microsoft has also canceled canceled its GDC attendance as well because of the COV. So this is very serious, guys. It's a very serious situation. It's not something that's a laughing matter or something to be taken lightly. And we're starting to get cases spread. It's not just overseas. There's a number of cases being spread. From what I understand, there's even a case in California here where this person had no contact with anybody overseas at all, or anybody that was in contact with people in Asian territories or over there. And it just happened. So they're trying to figure out what happened here. Also, I mean, obviously we need to have more details, but this is becoming a major problem. This is becoming a very big problem. That I don't know when it's gonna be solved, but the way that America works, I just got goosebumps right now, and I got chills. The way that America works, and like I said, not trying to get political, not doing that at all, but the way that America works, it's going to be very hard for people to deal with this if this thing starts spreading normally. It's going to be very hard. And not only are our video game shows going to start getting canceled, but games could be delayed. Systems could be delayed. I don't want to sit here and fearmonger you guys and all that. And I've been trying to stay away from doing that. But now that you see people pulling out of GDC, you see people pulling out of normal shows, you'd be silly to think this isn't going to start affecting everybody. I think it would be a mistake that it's going to just start really affecting everybody. And like I said, America, the way that our healthcare works and the way that things work here, we're not prepared for this type of thing. If this thing starts spreading normally, we're not. Or people are going to be racked with so much debt from trying to get this thing treated. It's going to be insane. So I'm a little worried. I don't feel like going outside. You know, I don't feel like going anywhere. Like I said, not trying to fearmonger or anything, but stuff is starting to get canceled and it's starting to look pretty bad. So I don't know, man. Yeah, right. Pink Fat Purple. Let's see here. Jory says, I'm more worried about E3 at this point. E3 is definitely in danger of getting, if this doesn't get caught under control, if we start hearing about more and more cases, more and more cases that pop up, more and more cases, if they don't get this under control and get suitable health solution with affordable treatment and drugs for people, E3 might be canceled. Like, E3 might be canceled because right now, like I said, we're not equipped. That's why everyone's scrambling. You know, that's why our politicians, lawmakers, people are scrambling. People are sitting here and saying all sorts of stuff. And there's all sorts of weird stuff happening because we're not equipped. And it's spreading. We're getting more and more cases. First, it was just one case. Then it was 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's like a bunch of cases, you know, that are popping up here in America, you know? So it's not good. It's not good at all. So yeah, man. This would be the advantage of digital games, getting them without leaving your house. Well, I mean, technically, you could still do the same with like Amazon. I mean, I think walking to your mailbox isn't necessarily a big problem, right? Like, or actually they deliver to your door, right? So delivering it to your door, but then again, I guess it can be technically transferred, right, from that. So you're right about that. Hey, what's up, Charity? How's it going? There will be a recession. Hey, I don't know about that, guys. I'm just simply talking about it from a game perspective, like from a game player's perspective, from you guys' own personal health perspective. You know, the U.S. is definitely not equipped for this in terms of just how everything works here. And that's why these developers are pulling out of everything. That's why people are pulling out of stuff. Because, one, they want to take the safety of their employees at the utmost. But I mean, dude, like a lot of this healthcare that we have here is busted. It doesn't work right? You won't be able to afford it, you know, in terms of treatment if something does happen to you, or the co-pays are going to be insane, you know? So, I mean, I think that's another reason why people are like, oh, snap, like this is getting to be very, very serious. I mean, like, you know, we're talking about screenings costing, you know, $3,500, $3,500 just for a screening to see if you got something. $3,500 for a screening. Imran Khan talked about that today on Twitter. So that's a lot of money, and most people don't have that, you know? So I mean, like, that's one of the big issues that we're dealing with, and that's why people are starting to cancel stuff. That's why there's starting to be games being delayed and stuff. I mean, the Outer Worlds on the Nintendo Switch, right? That's being delayed. There's all sorts of issues right now, guys. That's all sorts of issues. You got to be careful too yourself, Chuba. You're going to a tournament, man. So my man, just be careful. Be careful out there. Let's see. The worst part is that there's no treatment because the new virus, the new virus, even if it was affordable, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not going well right now. You know, it's not going well. I'm an RN and I work in the emergency department, and we are on full alert in South Florida. So much international travel here. Yeah, I can see that. It definitely has to be full alert there, man. It's pretty messed up that you have to avoid saying the name of the pandemic in fear for being demonetized or racial by Google Trend. Well, it's not even for fear. It will happen. It's not even like for fear. It's like confirmed. If you say the actual name, you will be demonetized. It's not even, you know, it's not even a question. It's a fact because I've seen it. You know, John has talked about it. I tested it out. Heck, I even tested it with a test video. All I said was, I just said COV, but I actually said the full name. I said it multiple times, and it claimed me. I even said, I put it in the title, and I didn't say it in the video, and it said not suitable, you know. So yeah, it is what it is. Healthcare in the U.S. is one of the worst systems, though. It is. It is. It's not good here. It's not. It's not. It's not good. Well, well, if you have a ton of money, it's okay. Or but I mean, if you don't, then it's pretty bad. For most people, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for most people, man. I think I was reading a study, Harvard study, about 45,000 people in the U.S. died due to inadequate healthcare, not getting longer treatment and stuff like that. So yeah, man, it's pretty bad. All right, take it easy, Chuba. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Why can't it be said what the heck? Because for some reason, YouTube's advertisers don't want that name being said. They just don't want it being said. They don't feel that it's some advertisers don't want to hear that or to advertise on channels that are saying that. So therefore, YouTube has blacklisted the word. So yeah. So that's essentially what's going on there. Grubby K9. Welcome to the stream though, my boy. Let's see here. Yeah, if you don't have all this, it's pretty tough. So that's the reason why a lot of this stuff is happening, guys. So it's just very unfortunate, but yeah, I would say so far E3, man, E3 is looking like, you know, it could be a rough going for E3. I think E3 could be definitely canceled. We'll have to wait and see. Yo, what's up, Gokaikin Robo? What's up, man? Welcome, brand new Elite Ninja here to the village. Let's see here. Nate the Hate still says it in his video, and he probably got demonetized. I mean, so, and I'm not sure if his channel is even monetized at this point. I don't know if his Nate the Hate channel is monetized yet, to be honest. J2 Blue says you can't even abbreviate it without getting demonetized. Oh, you can abbreviate it, yeah. You can, but I'm not using the official abbreviations for it. But I mean, they might blacklist that too. I'm just gonna call it COV. They won't blacklist that. So if I say COV, they won't do anything with that. So yeah. So yeah, so if his channel's not monetized, then yeah, of course he's just gonna say it, because his channel's not. He doesn't have to worry about getting demonetized because his channel's not monetized. Because I don't think he's hit his numbers for monetization. Getting your numbers for monetization is actually pretty tough. You need a ton of watch hours. So I mean, I just got lucky on my other channel, OJX, because I got like a 33K viewing video. But I think Nate will be monetized soon, as long as he keeps on doing his discussions he's doing. He'll probably be monetized by the end of the year or mid-year, end of the year. Yeah, Jory, I'm with you, man. I don't want to get into it either because it kind of delves into like the politics range, but I mean, yeah, dude, it's rough. It's rough. I'm disappointed that things are getting worse, that E3 might get canceled. I hope not. They need to control this. Like the scientists and the doctors really need to find a cure. They need to find a cure. I mean, I think like the last that we've heard about it, they've duplicated it and they're studying it, but you need to study, and you need to find a cure. That's the biggest thing that they need to do, is do that. And hopefully they can. And then once they do that, then people will be a little bit more relaxed, you know, because then it's like, okay, well, then maybe it's just something like the flu, you know, or something like that. But right now, it's not looking too good. So, yeah. So if you guys still want to talk about this, you guys can feel free to talk about it some more. All the schools are closed in Japan. I didn't know about all the schools being closed in Japan. No, I didn't hear about that. Making a vaccine takes a while, so they can test extensively and make sure it's sage. Make sure it's sage. What do you mean by sage? It's gonna be hard to get the cure if China gets first. They'll have the huge population. Yeah. Product made in China that is a true terror. Not necessarily. DJ King, the way that COV is spread, it's usually spread from person to person. Yes, you can get it from objects, right? That are handled, but that's less likely than somebody like next to you coughing or sneezing and you inhaling it from there. Chances are a product from China, if you get a product from China, it obviously takes a while to get here. The fact that it's, packaged, it's transported, it's flown, or it's by sea or whatever the case is, that it's probably going to dissipate by the time that it gets here. So that's going to the extreme, unless somebody literally went that has the COV and went and like literally, unleashed everything on your product, and then it was packaged and sent over. Then I'd say okay, but from what I understand, it's really more of like a person to person thing. And like somebody coughing or sneezing or touching you from a close proximity, not necessarily through a product like a bottle or like something. But I guess yes, if you go, somebody drinks and goes and puts, and then then you touch that and you inhale it, then yes. But like I said, chances are nothing's gonna happen there from like a simple product from there. So. From what I've researched, because I did research it quite a bit, but the doctors and scientists, they're still figuring out things, every single day about what's going on here. But that's essentially what they know for sure about it, And on top of that, you're starting, even if it's from there, I mean, you're starting to get people that are not even Chinese or not even from there getting it here. So it's one of those things, man. It's already on the rise here in the U.S. without that. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is tough. I think he's talking about how the economy is going to get hit because it's so much is made in China. No, he was not, Malik. He was talking about the transfer of the virus through that. That's from what I understand. That's what I read. Yeah, definitely. There could be some issues with the economy because of all this. Well, not even could. There will be. There will be issues. Obviously, airlines are taking a hit. Lots of people are taking a hit. I mean, and it's just something, once again, we're at the mercy of the doctors and the scientists researching everything. They have to figure. They're the ones who are going to be able to stop this. They're the ones who are going to be able to let us know, what's going on. So we just have to just be safe and be patient in the meantime, that's pretty much what we got to do. Yeah, I talked about that old Madendorf, that there's a situation popping up in California where, somebody had no contact with somebody in the, with the COV, and they got it. But yeah, it must have been through object or food, or at least maybe the person didn't know that they had contact with somebody with it. So that's also another thing too. So anyway, that's that. If you guys want to talk about it, feel free to continue talking about it in the chat. Next up, we're going to talk about the new mythical Pokemon. So we got a new mythical Pokemon. His name is Zarude, if I said that correctly. Zarude. So Zarude, or Zarude. Zarude, not Zarude. I guess you could say Zarude if it's trying to pronounce some words like that, but it seems like it's Zarude. That's what it seems. Zarude. But anyway, here's the information on him, and we're going to watch a trailer too. So, Zarude is a dark... Hold up. Let me just go ahead and do this. So, Zarude is a dark and grass-type Pokemon that can grow vines from its back, on its neck, its wrists, and the soles of his feet at will. The vines are strong and flexible and are useful for many different situations. They can be used to wrap around tree branches and move around and grab berries from distant branches, and they even have healing properties. So he's 5'11", 150 pounds. My man out here looking like a JV safety for the football team. Let's see here. He's dark grass, which isn't necessarily the best typing according to a lot of Pokemon fans out there. They're like, eh. And he's a rogue monkey Pokemon. A lot of people compared him to Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, he does kind of look like Mojo Jojo. Or like maybe even that powerful monkey. You guys remember the monkey from Dexter's Lab, the super monkey, that wore all black with the M? Yeah, that guy, kind of like Mojo Jojo and the monkey, kind of combined, you know, which is cool. I like Mojo Jojo, and I like that show that from Dexter's Lab, the monkey, the superhero monkey. That show's great. Let's see here. So it's the mythical Pokemon lives in a pack deep in the dense forest of Galar. It treats anyone that isn't part of its pack with immediate hostility. When fighting, Zarude swings around from tree branches, attacking relentlessly with its sharp claws. Its quick wit helps it excel in battles. Zarude is only available in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield and can't be encountered in regular gameplay. Launched in November 2019, Pokemon Sword and Shield, blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's watch the trailer. Yeah, dial M for monkey. There he is. And all his Mojo Jojo powers. Leaf guard ability. More information coming soon. So today was Pokemon Day. Greninja was also named as the most popular, everyone's favorite Pokemon, or the most popular Pokemon. So congratulations to Greninja. People love their Greninjas. So there's that. If you got, let me know what you guys think about Zarude in the chat below. I'll be more than happy to take questions or take any thoughts on that. And now we're gonna go ahead and move on to Q&A. We're about 40 minutes in. The Viking Nation streams are a little bit shorter than usual, so we are going to get into Q&A. So if you guys have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I don't know about that, Solidus T. That seems like you're spreading fake information. Zarude is the new Darude Samstorm, LOL. Okay. Leaf Guard, protect against status effects when sunny day or drought is up. All right. Frank R says, looks pretty cool. Actually, I like the design. I like the design too. Some people were saying the design looks trash, but I think the design looks pretty cool. And shout outs to Roundtable member Frank R. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Andre Wine says Greninja sucks. I'm unmodding you. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I like Greninja, but I know I think you're just joking around. Greninja is an awesome Pokemon. It's awesome. How do you stream? Well, I simply get up, comb my hair, turn my lights on, turn on my computers, and I happen to open up application and I press and I actually have a stream deck, and I see this button right here. I hit this button right there, and when I hit that button, it says I'm streaming. So that's how I stream. LOL, I'm not joking. Why do you hate Greninja? Let me know why you hate Greninja in the chat. Andre. Shadow King says, I hope Zarude comes out before the expansion pass, but I have a feeling to be part of the Isle of Armor. Okay. Leaf Guard is a bad ability. Leaf Guard didn't seem like it's that great of an ability. Let's see here. J2 Blue says Zarude looks like a Mojo Jojo without the big brain. LOL. Yeah. Mojo Jojo. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. No, but what's up, Vita? Martinstone? What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. But that's literally how I stream. That's how I stream. If that's what you're asking, I don't know exactly if that's what you mean, but that's how I stream. Leaf Guard is a pretty niche and competitive, super situational. Yeah, ridiculously situational. Absolutely. Because he's a water Pokemon. Fire starters for the win. Oh, so you only don't like him because he's a water Pokemon? Oh man, you're against the water. This man is against the water. Let's see. Greninja is one of those rare Pokemon that hardcore and normies like. Because Greninja's design is really cool. Obviously, like Ash's Greninja is really cool. Like the way that design looks. But Greninja, I mean, he's a ninja. He's a ninja water frog Pokemon. I mean, that's cool. People like frogs, right? People like frogs. People like water for the most part. People drink water. People like water, and people like ninjas. So it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's see here. Keep the questions coming. If you guys got the questions or if you guys got thoughts when it comes to anything that we've talked about already, feel free to let me know. I'll also go over a couple other different topics too today. I mean, there were some more minor topics. So,
Put your dollars
yo, Juice.
in your pocket.
Juice Man Vaughn with the dollars in your pockets. Yo, Juice Man Vaughn, what's up, man? That was actually the first donation of the stream, so thank you so much, Juice Man Vaughn. Appreciate that 5 roundtable member, Juice Man Vaughn, supporting the Elite Ninja stream, keeping things going here on Player Essence. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that 5. And let me go ahead and get your name up here. And do you have a music request, Juice Man? You always do a music request. So let me know in the chat if you've got one. And he says, Ampharos is the best Pokemon. Fight me. I will not fight you over that. I used to really like Ampharos back in the day. I actually really like that Pokemon. Pokemon's dope. But thank you, Juice Man Vaughn, for the $5 hollers, man. I appreciate that. Also, NIS America, who is doing the Trails of Cold Steel. They're the ones who are publishing that here in the West from Nippon Ichi, or not Nippon Ichi, from Falcom. They have new announcements that they're teasing for March 3rd and March 5th. So we're getting new games from NIS or Nippon Ichi Software. So pretty good. Plus he's trash and smash. Greninja's trash and smash. Greninja is not trash. Have you ever seen good Greninjas play? Greninja's just a little difficult to use at times, but Greninja's actually really good. Greninja's actually a really good Pokemon in Smash. He's definitely a top. I would say Greninja's top tier. Greninja's like a top tier fighter in Smash Brothers. Jonathan B says Zarude looks cool, but I don't see him being super useful in battle. Okay, yeah. I think that's what a lot of the competitive players are saying. You know, don't really see him being like super competitive. You know, useful in battle. I like Greninja better than Charizard. Okay, Greninja is cool, but Greninja is cool and all, but he can't be one of my faves, Infernape. Actually, Greninja can destroy Infernape. If you're talking about what you personally like, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, in battle, Greninja absolutely destroys Infernape. Like, first of all, he's faster than Infernape. Like, in terms of the speed stat, he's absolutely faster than him. And he's water. Infernape's fire. Greninja's water. So he literally absolutely, if you EV train, special EV train in, like, attack and speed, Greninja's absolutely gonna murder Infernape. That's super free. That's super free for Greninja. Personal preference. I know, but your personal preference doesn't go along with logical though. You said, oh yeah, you can't beat him. You said he can't beat out one of my faves. I'm just saying, like, Greninja absolutely destroys your favorite Pokemon. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, if you like Infernape, that's cool, man. I like Infernape too. He's cool. I like Lucario over Greninja. Okay, those are both good. Those are both cool Pokemon. I like them. I don't know. I don't really like Pokemon enough to sit there and, you know, like, get all, like, crazy about who I like more. It's just like, if they're just a bunch of Pokemon. I guess when I was younger, I definitely did. But at this point, it's just like, okay, they're just a bunch of Pokemon, you know? Let's see here. Is Greninja in Sword and Shield yet? I don't... Wait, I thought he already... Was Greninja not in Sword and Shield? Is he not there yet? If anything, he's coming with the DLC update. The only way Infinite will be Greninja is one thing: Choice Scarf, close combat on Greninja. Doesn't have a Focus Sash. That's true. That's true. You could maybe do that. Yeah. No, not in yet. Glad Garchomp was in the top 10. Garchomp is cool, but isn't Garchomp's kind of busted. I remember Garchomp. That's a Diamond and Pearl, right? That's where Garchomp was super busted. You know. Keep the questions coming though. And Juice, do you have a song, or did I miss your song that you wanted? Can you tag me again with the song? Yo, TX, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. TX Xenoblade, what's up, man? Welcome. So we have that in terms of the NIS America, March 3rd, and all that. It looks like we have some more information coming out pretty soon, or we have more information coming out from the Wonderful 101 Remastered at PAX East. Looks like the loading times are a lot faster. Liam Robertson over there on Twitter said that the loading times, it used to be about 40 seconds on the Wii U for certain stages to load up and everything. Now it's down to 8 to 9 seconds. So pretty cool stuff there. The frame rate's also much smoother. So yeah, the Wonderful 101 Remastered is looking like it's a nice step up above the Wii U version of the game. We also have like the whole big set from Animal Crossing New Horizons. I got a big video that I'm probably going to be doing on Animal Crossing tonight. So look out for that. It'll be up tomorrow morning. Light Plane, I got you, man. AC is Game of the Year 2020. Animal Crossing, I think for many people it will be Game of the Year for them. Let's see here. That's actually the Switch version at PAX East. Yes, it's the Switch version at PAX East. Yes, it's the Switch. It's actually the Switch version. Absolutely, it is. I'm looking forward to Wonderful 101. I backed them up and it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to back them too. I need to go there and back them. But yeah, absolutely. It's looking really, really, really good. It really is looking good. Yo, Fairy Tiger, what's good, man? Shout outs to Elite Ninja, the Viking, the Captain. Fairy Tiger, welcome to the stream, man. AC, Animal Crossing, Assassin's Creed, or Astral Chain? Animal Crossing. AC, Animal Crossing. But yeah, we do have a lot of popular AC games, so that's what you got to do. You got to make your game abbreviations AC, and it's probably going to be multi-million selling or million selling. So you just got to do that. What has your attention? Cyberpunk or Ghost of Tsushima? Cyberpunk definitely has my attention more than Ghost of Tsushima. Absolutely. Although I'm getting both of them. I'm personally excited for Project GG, an Ultraman type of game by Platinum. Count me in. Absolutely. Gokaiken? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But good to see Fairy Tiger here. When you becoming Pure Eye, Fairy Tiger? Ooh, one more month. Next month, you're Pure Eye. Let's go. Shout out to the Viking Nation. Let's see. AC is Animal Crossing. Don't ever put in the same category as those other trash. Wait a minute. Astral Chain? Astral Chain trash? Bruh, you crazy. Astral Chain is awesome. I don't know. I mean, Assassin's Creed. Look, I don't like Assassin's Creed, but I know there's a lot of people who do like Assassin's Creed, but I don't like it. Andre's funny though. He's a funny guy. Oh man. Keep the questions coming though. Shout out to the 140 plus people watching. I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let your friends know about the stream, what we do here on Player Since we got the best community ever. Best community ever on YouTube. So make sure you guys let them know what we're doing around here, man. Good stuff. Good stuff being around here in the Elite Ninja Village. House of Train was trash. Assassin's Creed is trash. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. They're both trash. They're both, everything's trash but Animal Crossing. Black Flag is actually cool. You know what? I don't like Black Flag as much. I mean, I think it's a good game. I mean, different strokes for different folks, right? Everything's trash. Everything sucks. All right. Any other questions, guys? Instead of just bashing other people's gaming preferences. Sweet Life of Dio Brando says, looking forward to Tales of Arise the most this year. Yeah, Tales of Arise is looking good. We haven't gotten an update on it lately. That game was supposed to be spring, right? Was supposed to be spring. Vision says, OJ, is it good to auto-instruct in Three Houses? No, it's not good to auto-instruct. Make sure that you're putting in the points that are based on what you want to do. I mean, you can auto-instruct, but if you want to build your characters to a certain degree, don't auto-instruct. Like if you're looking to get like a certain type. I mean, the game does a good job you know, a good job of like putting it into where you have your focus. But I mean, like, if you really want to like maximize your character's potential, you definitely don't want to auto teach. All right, hold up. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. How do you think Atlas and Sega will deal with next gen? Oh my gosh. They're barely dealing with current gen. I'm not sure how they'll deal with it, but they'll figure something out, I guess. Maybe. Your opinion is garbage, and here's a 90-minute video explaining why. Just like Gohan's not garbage, though. Gohan's not garbage, though. Gohan's beat many fearsome foes. Gohan's been a warrior, though. He's not garbage. What you talking about? Without Gohan, nobody would have beat. I mean, they would have never beat Cell. Let's see here. Shadow King says, is that game Skull and Bones dead? We haven't heard of an update since they said it would ship combat only. It's not dead. They're just basically saving it for next gen. So once next gen kind of comes out, they'll talk about it more. But the game is definitely being moved over to a next gen game. Well, like it'll come out on current and next gen. So it'll be like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, kind of like that game was like current and next gen. So it'll be like that. It started to seem these companies aren't quite ready to focus on next-gen games quite yet. Yeah, I talked about that in my Square Enix video. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to use the restroom real quick because I drank all this sparkling ice. So I'll play some extra music for you guys. Here's another Light Plane remix, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys? Give me just a second. Chair Essence makes his much-awaited appearance. I don't know who taught you how to play Astral Chain, but you definitely don't spam the button over and over again. If you actually want to be good at get S pluses and be good at Astral Chain, the game is easy enough to where you can play and you can spam on the easier difficulties. But if you want to actually be super good at Astral Chain, you actually can't spam. And that's a thing in all Platinum Games titles. If you spam, you're not going to get the highest ratings. You're just basically going to get like a lower rating. You've got to really mix up your gameplay and use different techniques in order to get the highest ratings and actually be good, you know, in those games. So it's the same thing for Bayonetta, you know, same thing for Bayonetta, same thing for like, even like a game like Vanquish or other types of games. You got to use a multitude of your techniques and abilities if you actually, you know, want to be good at the game and beat it on the harder difficulties. So, but yeah, on the easier ones, I can see people say, oh, you just spam. I mean, I think Jordan Friend said the same thing, you know, but yeah, you definitely don't like, from what I've played, and you know, trying to get S pluses on missions and all the different techniques, you definitely can't spam. You know, you definitely can't spam. I don't think I've ever played a Platinum Games title where you like spamming actually is like a thing, you know? But hey, I hate Bayonetta too. Yeah, well, I can see that you don't like Platinum Games titles because like I think the way that you play them, I think if somebody actually sat you down, like maybe like they showed you how to play a Platinum Games title, you might like it a little bit more. But then again, you just might hate Platinum Games titles because you think that that's what you do. You just spam, you know. But they all have rating-based systems. All of Platinum Games all have rating-based gameplay. So it's easy enough to where you can pick up and play, right? And just press one button. Like if you want to on the normal difficulty, you can beat Bayonetta just doing one combo if you want. However, you're going to get like the stone ratings, you're going to get bad ratings, you're not going to get the, you know, pure platinums, you're not going to get platinums. You know, if you do that. And then if you put it on the harder difficulty, you're just gonna get destroyed. You're just gonna get destroyed if you do that. So that's the thing about Platinum Games titles. Like, they make it easy enough on normal to where you can just spam if you want, you know? But if you really want to actually be good at the game and get the higher ratings in pure Platinum and be able to beat on the harder difficulties, you've got to absolutely know your combos and know what's going on here and fight intelligently and dodge, you know, and use all of your abilities to your advantage. And that's pretty much every single Platinum Games title. And this is coming from somebody I've literally played and beat every single Platinum Games title ever made. I've never, anything that's even reminiscent of Platinum. I've beaten Okami, that's Clover Studios. I've beaten Okami, beaten that. I've beaten Beautiful Joe 1 and Beautiful Joe 2. I've beaten Mad World, Anarchy Reigns. I've beaten Vanquish. I've beaten Nier Automata. I've beaten Astral Chain, of course. I've beaten every single game that they've ever put out. And there's a very common theme across every single one of their games. Beautiful Joe. Did I say Beautiful Joe? I think I already said Beautiful Joe. So I'm a huge Platinum. Oh, Wonderful 101. Wonderful 101. Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2. So yeah, I've played every single one. So, I mean, I know Platinum Games. So that's just my thought process on it. Avedon with the $5 donation says, lurking from work. What up, though? What's up, Avedon? Welcome to the stream, my boy. Good to see you here. Metal Gear Rising. Yes, I beat Metal Gear Rising as well. I beat Metal Gear Rising as well. Very good game. Very good game. I don't think I've never missed a Platinum Games title. Like I said, I don't think there's anything else that I've beaten Transformers. I've beaten the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, and I've beaten Legend of Korra. I even beat all those games. Now, in those games, Transformers is okay. The second one, they're okay, but the Legend of Korra and the Ninja Turtles game, those games aren't good. Those games are definitely spammy, boring type of games, spam fest, boring type of games. They don't have the depth that the other Platinum Games titles have. So I would say those games, yes, those licensed games that they did with Activision, yeah, those games aren't necessarily so good. But everything else is pretty good. Spamming in any game in general is bad. Yeah, pretty much. And Platinum Games titles is actually the worst because you'll just get horrible ratings. So you'll just get bad ratings if you spam in those games. But thank you for the 5 though, Abaddon. I wish Metal Gear Rising was on current consoles. I mean, the problem with Metal Gear Rising is that it's a Konami game. That's the biggest problem with Metal Gear Rising. That's the biggest problem. Let's see, what about Transformers? I talked about Transformers. I said I literally just said that I beat Transformers. Yeah, I beat the game. Revengeance? That's Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, I said that. Vision says, if E3 was canceled, how do you think it would impact the gaming industry? Basically just hype, I guess, right? Pre-orders, sales, certain sales stuff, shadow drops. It definitely impact the gaming industry for sure. What about God Hand? Yep, God Hand. There's not a single Platinum Games title that I haven't beat. Anything that's reminiscent of what Platinum has done. God Hand on PS2. Yep, beat that game as well. You can play Metal Gear Rising on the Xbox One and upgrade it for Xbox One X. Oh, that's true. You can do that. You can play Metal Gear Rising on there. I guess he's meaning like a remake or something like that. But yeah, you can play backwards compatibility. So Shadow King, backwards compatibility. Metal Gear Rising. Metal Gear Rising, I think it's good. I had fun with it. Don't like it anywhere near as much as Bayonetta, but I think it's still good. I think it's still a good game. I don't know how to say the name, but thank you for the follow, Crew. Crew, man, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Fire Nation, my boy. Infinite Space? That's the DS game, right? Let me double check. I might have played. I'm pretty sure I played that game too. Yeah, that's that DS game. Yeah, Infinite Space. Yeah, I think I played. I don't think I've beat that one, but I know I've played it for sure. I'm pretty sure. I think I gameplayed that game. I might have beaten it. I don't remember, but I know that Infinite Space, that was a while ago. Yeah, I definitely played it though, but I don't remember that crap. I don't remember a lot of DS games. pretty much all of the main Platinum Games titles and stuff like that I've definitely played. But yeah, that's that RPG, that space weird RPG that they made. But yeah, I've played that game. I don't think I beat it though. Let's see here. You've beaten Scalebound. Well, Scalebound was never officially released. Sneaky and Freaky with the subscription. Appreciate that. Yo, that name. Shout outs. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, my boy. Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. I think that Platinum Games, new games, would be cool if they had an open world aspect like Spider-Man PS4, but with massive kaiju. Well, I think that's what their new game, Project GG, might be like that, you know? It might be something along the lines of that. So I don't know if you saw my video on the Project GG game, Ben. But yeah, it looks like that one might be that too. Let's see. If they wanted a rating system like A+, or I would go all school, I don't need to be telling me my grade. well, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing. I know you're just kind of joking around with that comment, but that's the thing. Like, that's what makes it not spammy, though. That's what makes it to where it discourages you from spamming. You know, if you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're not gonna get a good grade. You gotta mix some varied things up. Project GG sounds like a bad omen. Well, I don't think it's the actual full name. I don't think it's the actual name of the game. Speaking of Transformers, there's a new game. There's a new game announced for Switch by Hasbro in the last week's Toy Fair, Doom of Cybertron or something. Was there? I don't remember. Yo, what's up, Danny Skelling? Welcome to the stream, my boy. Juice Man Bond, next you're gonna ask me if he played Babylon's Fall. Yeah, have I played? I actually have not played Babylon's Fall, but I'm really looking forward to Babylon's Fall. The game that I'm playing right now that I'm really liking is Code Vein. That game is pretty cool. God Eater 3, that's a good game too. I'm actually I played the demo and I'm definitely picking up that game at some point. Maybe when I'm done with Code Vein. Maybe when I'm done with Code Vein, I'll pick up that game. But I'm gonna be playing Code Vein for a while. That game has a ton of content. Great game. Let's see here. Music Astral Chain Arc Mall. All right, I got you. Astral Chain Arc Mall. All right, thank you so much, Abaddon, for the $5. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. The Goat says, some people on Nintendo's Twitter were spamming "We want Nintendo Direct." I told them good things come if you wait. Good for you, the Goat. You know those are just people that are just trolls at this point, though, right? God Eater 3 is one of my favorite games on Switch. Top 10 best port I've seen from Namco. I think from what I've seen so far from Namco, the best port, I mean, maybe Dragon Ball FighterZ is a very, very, very faithful representation. Pretty much has everything, you know, everything that the other versions have. So, I mean, I would say definitely Dragon Ball FighterZ. God Eater 3 is definitely a good port as well. But Dragon Ball FighterZ, man, that game's pretty good. That's a pretty good port as well. That's good, Abaddon. I'm glad that you're having a good day at work, man. Shout out to the 160 people plus watching. Yo, thank you guys so much. 180 plus watching. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. We're just chilling, talking about some games. Still trying to get a couple more Elite Ninja for our Splatoon 2 stream, guys. So if you want Elite Ninja up and you want to play against us in Super Smash Brothers, and also in Mario Kart, make sure you check out our Elite Ninja program that we do have here. We got a new tier for you guys, the Tune In tier, and gets you into play against us and stuff. So it's a lot of fun. So we get 2 more Elite Ninja. We will have a bonus stream for Splatoon 2 this weekend. Yeah, it's nice to have a job, dude. It's nice to have a job for sure. That's definitely a good thing. You know, a job that at least, you know, that pays you enough to where you can pay the bills and stuff like that. Because, I mean, I think most of us have been on the other side of that, and it's not fun. That's for sure. That GG game looks inspired by Ultraman or something. Yeah, absolutely. I think there's like a Ultraman, you know, Godzilla, all sorts of things that they're kind of inspired by. But apparently it's the third in the leg of trilogy hero games. So yeah. You gonna say it? All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. Going to put you in a timeout. All right, man. Take it easy, Andre. Hey, thanks for coming out to the stream, my man. We'll catch you on the PE podcast later tonight. Let's see here. Is it non-GG Shinobi remake? What are you talking about? Right? Yo, Saint Zeno with the huge $24 donation. Thank you so much, Saint Zeno, for the $24.99. This is what's up, OJ. All is well, bro. Out with the fam having seafood for dinner. Saw you streaming, stopping by to show some love. Yo, thank you so much, man. Yo, hit this with that $24.99 donation. That does make you the top stream ninja with that $24.99. And hopefully you're enjoying some delicious seafood with your family. And shout outs to Saint Zeno, man. He's been coming through to the streams lately since we got back and supporting the stream. So I do appreciate that. Do appreciate it. Hey, dang, be quiet. It's okay. It's fine. If he's going to drop that amount, it's fine. It's all good. It is all good. Yo, shout outs to Saint Zeno, man. Let's go ahead and get your name up here in the top stream ninja. Saint Zeno, you guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Saint Zeno for that $24.99 donation, man. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and make you the top stream ninja as well. Appreciate that, homie. Guys, give some love, respect, and emotes to Saint Zeno for supporting the Elite Ninja stream. Let's see here. GG could also be inspired by Super Sentai, as well as the team base. Well, I think all of that is. I mean, it's the third in the trilogy of games. So, like the hero. They said Kamen Rider, which is like, yeah, like Super Sentai and stuff like that. Power Rangers, all that stuff. So, pretty much, yeah. There's all inspiration from that. Excuse me. Are you going to be getting depth analysis of Trials of Mana coming up? Because I'm not sold yet. In-depth analysis. There was actually a video that I was supposed to be doing. But I mean, if you're not sold on Trials of Mana, then don't buy the game, because the game looks absolutely amazing. Like, if you're not sold on it, then don't buy the game because it's Mana. It's Mana. The Mana series has been around for a long time. Seiken Densetsu 3 has been around for a long time. Secret of Mana, the original, has been around for a long time. There's plenty of time to see what this game is about. If you're not sold already from the gameplay that we've had already and what I've already talked about, then don't buy it. Then just simply spend your money on something else, because it's either you see it and you're like, oh damn, that looks good, or you don't. I mean, it's classic JRPG, action JRPG from the Mana series. I don't know what else. There's nothing that I'm not gonna sit there and try to force you to like it or anything like that. You know, like it's Mana. It's Mana. You know? So if you're not sold at this point, then feel free. Just probably don't get it, or just wait till a discount. Durandi 969, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. But I already have videos up on the Mana series, or on Trials of Mana. So if you want to watch anything that I've already talked about in terms of combat and all that stuff, that's already up on the channel. So you can check out my content already there. You can check that out, my man. Pain Fat. So let's see here. How would you describe gameplay of Mana? I never played one, but Trials of Mana looks really cool. It's an action RPG. I don't know, I mean, how else to, it's think like, it's just, think like Kingdom Hearts, you know, but maybe not as flashy, more RPG-ish, more like traditional RPG-ish than Kingdom Hearts would be. But it's an action RPG, guys. You get skills and abilities. You know, you have a couple different paths that you can go down in terms of light or dark per character. You fight bosses. You go around and it's open-ended areas. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There's no tricks or anything like it. It's not like there's some type of special, oh, crazy mechanic that's gonna blow you away, or something like that. Nah, it's just it's it's Seiken Densetsu 3, which is an old game, and they just made it 3D. That's I mean, that's what they did. There's really nothing else to explain it that way, guys. If it doesn't look appealing from what you just saw, or if you're not sure, then you could just wait till the reviews come out. Maybe you see more about the story,
I'm really feeling it,
and all that. But it's just the classic action RPG. With some cool skill trees and stuff like that. Yo, Skelling138 with the Twitch Prime for 13 months. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, Skelling, for being a dual Elite Ninja, dual citizenship, the Fire Nation, and the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Ease Zelda with spells and abilities. Trials of Mana is different from Secret of Mana. I mean, well, even saying, like, the thing about it is, like, even saying Zelda makes me hesitant. Even saying that, because Zelda, when you say Zelda, people immediately start thinking, oh, bunch of puzzles then, right? You know? So, I mean, like, I just be careful with throwing around. I mean, I get that, you know, you say Zelda, and I can definitely see that. But I think that Ys 8 would definitely be a good comparison. But Ys 8 is also kind of niche, so most people don't know what Ys 8 is. But I guess you can say Zelda, yeah. But, I mean, you've just got to be a little careful. Little careful with throwing, because, like, if you say that, then people are going to start thinking, oh, well, it's going to be, you know, puzzles and all that. But yeah, there are some, like, dungeon areas and stuff like that. So, I mean, yes, I can see where that comparison kind of comes into play. But the game flow and how they work is definitely different. So, but yeah, I can see that for sure. But just, like, obviously with the big asterisk by it, you know? I said Zelda in terms of mechanic of attacking without base term, just not as direct. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I understand where that comes from, Frank. I understand where that comes from. I'm hyped for Trials of Mana. I am too. This is for classic fans. I mean, I think if you're new, you might not be sold on it, right? Because it just kind of looks like a generic RPG. You know, a generic action RPG. It doesn't have, like, anything that's flashy that you can see so far. They haven't really showed, like, a ton of footage outside of, like, the first couple areas of the game. I think once Final Fantasy VII Remake is kind of complete and everything's kind of finished with that, they might ramp up things more. But that game's coming out April. They're both coming out April, so I think everyone's kind of focused on, you know, that game. But I'm definitely looking forward to Trials of Mana, you know. Let's see here. Yes, I've checked out Genshin Impact gameplay. I'm gonna pick it up for sure. I'm definitely picking it up. It's too much of a Zelda Breath of the Wild clone for me to not pick up. Let's see here. 6 different stories, pretty solid game. 2 characters. 2 characters. Upgrades. Yeah, you can have, like, a light and a dark path. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see. I said I already read that. Yeah, I think most folks haven't seen gameplay, so they're curious more than anything. Well, there's been plenty of gameplay that's already been released. Like, they had, like, that footage that they showed from last year. There's been plenty, but yeah, I think maybe there hasn't been enough. But I mean, like, I think this is a very, like I said, it's a classic. It's a classic action RPG, plain and simple, with some cool stuff. So, like I said, solid game, plenty of content. It's not gonna trick you with anything here. There's no secret surprise, oh my gosh, revolutionary mechanic, you know, like, there really isn't. It's just a solid action RPG, a very good action RPG at the end of the day, you know? Kind of like Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. Nothing really crazy, nothing really groundbreaking, you know, but it's just a solid action RPG. Let's see here. Trials of Mana is going to be a day one for me, $50 game. Yeah, exactly. And the fact that it's $50 too, I would have paid 60 for it. Each character has a specific role and classes and abilities depending on what party you can gameplay. Yeah, I mean, I've played the original game, so I mean, I know about it, and I've also read up quite a bit. I've covered it on the channel, so I'm very aware of in terms of how the game mechanics work and everything like that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to play once it comes out. The goat says, if I win the Soaked Series Invitational, I'll get you a new Super Hokage. I don't know what that means, but go be the best that you can be. Cyber Newbie 202 says opinions of Platinum establishing a new studio in Tokyo. That's cool. I mean, it's great that they're establishing that new studio. I talked about it in my video with Project GG a little bit, how they're bringing in a new studio and everything like that. So that's cool. It's awesome. Yo, Mace from Twitter. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'll wait for your review. Not these IGN weirdos. I love Mana. I'm just wondering about the quality of the remake. Wait a minute. If you love Mana, how are you wondering about the quality of the remake? Wait a minute. Hold up. If you already love the Mana series, how are you not sold? How are you not sold? You can clearly see the quality of the remake is very good, especially compared to that Secret of Mana remake quality. How are you not sold? Wait a minute. How are you not sold? Wait. That game, wait, how? How? Yo, what's up, Christian? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you here for the early stream. Good to see you here, like always. Christian, I was actually checking up on the channel, man. And looks like things are going really well. Getting a lot more people checking it out. I was looking, and you just crossed 700 subscribers. 700 subscribers, man. So good stuff, dude. Yeah. And we still got the rest of the month. We still got the rest of March for the giveaway too. So we should probably get you over 1,000. Probably get you to 1,000 pretty soon, or by the end of March. All right, let's keep the questions coming, guys. If you guys have questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. Raijin Zero says, hello, where's the PSO2 hype at? PSO2? Well, I already played it. I streamed it on I streamed it on this Twitch channel, and you know, there's not really much. We gotta just wait for the official release of the game. So, I mean, that's that. Let's see here. Feeling better already? $50 sweet. Yeah, I don't know how you're a Mana fan and not excited and questioning the quality of the remake. Like, if you're a Mana fan, then you can clearly I mean, that remake is of the highest for a Mana game. That is the highest quality Mana game I've ever seen in terms of graphically. Obviously, we haven't had a real Mana game in like what, since an actual new Mana game since the DS/PS2 days. So there were no Mana games on the GameCube, right? There are no Mana games on the 360 or PS3. We just got the Secret of Mana remake, which was, look at that quality of that game. I mean, so yeah. All right, take it easy. Take it easy, Peaky Fire. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Well, there's a Mana game on mobile. That doesn't count. Wolfman says, hey, OJ, I've never played the original Mana series, but I'm glad to play the new anime-style action RPG. Yeah, if you're into anime, kind of stylish action RPGs, then this game is for you. This game is for you, man. Favorite video game movie? Any hype for video game movies like Super Mario movie? I don't really get hyped over movies too much. In terms of my favorite video game movie, I don't know if I have a favorite video game movie. I mean, they're all kind of either really bad or okay. People are saying that Sonic's pretty good, so maybe when I see Sonic, that's cool. I remember when I was a kid, I watched the Mario Bros. Movie, and wasn't very good. So, am I excited for the new Mario Bros. Movie? Nah, I'd be more excited for a new Mario Bros. Game. But no, I don't get excited for movies anymore. They don't last long enough for me to be excited for them, to be honest. They don't change. They don't last long enough. I don't get excited for movies. I've never been a big, like, excited for movies type of person. Like, whenever the movie comes out, cool. But I never really got excited for movies. Never really got too excited for that. Durandi, thank you for the follow over there, Twitch Boys. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Welcome to the village. So if Trials of Mana normally retails for $50, will it be $45 at Walmart? They usually drop the price by $10, not $5 at Walmart. So if they do drop the price, it would be like $39.94 or something like that. Let's see here. Nobody talked about Metroid Prime 4 and Beta 3 being listed on Best Buy's website. Why? Because it's just a listing. Because everybody already knew that they're being listed. So, I mean, those games are not new. It makes sense that they would get listings. We're all anticipating that Bayonetta 3 is going to be that. So it's not really like a big deal, you know? I enjoyed Sonic, to be honest. I haven't really enjoyed too many video game movies. Warcraft was all right, I guess. Yeah, I haven't seen the Warcraft movie. I don't really care about Warcraft. Will you give us a gaming collection tour? Not really. I mean, maybe one of these days, but not anytime soon. I don't really got anything crazy anyway. Keep the questions coming, though, if you guys got them. One movie I'm really excited to watch this weekend is My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. Can't wait. Yeah, I mean, once again, even with anime movies, like whenever I get around to it, I'll get around to it. But it's not like I'm crazy about it. How did you find Mega Man ZX? Is it having stock issues? Yeah. Well, the Walmart that I went to, they only had one copy left. So it seems like there's been low stock, pretty much low stock of the Switch version, or the game's doing really well. But yeah, my Walmart had only one copy left. So whatever initial stock they got, those all sold out. Did you see the newest DB Brawley movie? Nah, I didn't even see that. I don't even care that much. Like enough to see it. Like whenever I run into it, I'll run into it. But it's not something that like I'm gonna go crazy for. I'm like, oh, I gotta go see the new movie and all this. Like, so keep the questions coming, guys. I doubt I'll win the Soaked Series Invitational too because Nairo, Sam, Sora, Mars, and Dabuz are competing there as well. Well, yeah, you're probably not gonna win it because they're all competing. It's really good. Yeah, I bet it's good. I know the Dragon Ball Super movies are good and all that. I mean, like I said, when I get around to it, I'll get around to it. I don't get super crazy hyped for movies, guys, and to be honest, it's because I don't have as much time. That's the reason why I don't get super crazy hype for movies and all that. It's just because if I have free time, I want to play a video game. You know, I want to play Smash Brothers, or I want to play Code Vein, or I want to play a game. I don't want to watch a movie. Like, and you know, movies take an hour to 2 hours. Like, I don't want to watch a movie. Like I said, and I don't have anybody to watch the movies with. So, you know, once you know my fiance, once she moves in and everything like that, and we get her situated, then yeah, maybe I'll go out and watch movies. I'll go out and watch movies with her. I'll do more stuff, you know, with her and spend time with her. But until then, I'm not going to spend my free time watching movies. I'm going to actually spend it watching Forensic Files because that show makes me feel smart, or I'm going to spend it playing video games. But I've been spending a lot of my free time actually playing video games lately. For my own enjoyment, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been playing a lot of Code Vein. Haven't streamed Code Vein at all, you know? But I've been playing a lot of Code Vein, you know? So I'm just actually playing games for my own enjoyment, you know, recently. So that's what I've been doing. Code Vein's awesome. It's like Dark Souls, but I like it. I like it more than Dark Souls because I just love the story aspect of it. It's just much better, and like the anime aspect of it is better. So, yo DJ, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Who's up for the podcast tonight? Same usuals, same usuals. But I don't know yet. We don't know who's ever gonna show up for the podcast. We just put out a bunch of invites. Sometimes we try to get guests, and if they can come on, they can come on. If they can't, then they can't. You know, that's kind of how I do it. So yeah. I'm terrible about watching movies. I have to be doing stuff and sitting around for 2 hours. It's rough. Yeah. I mean, like, movies are great, like I said, but I mean, like, if I had somebody to go with, then I'd probably watch more movies, you know? Like, back when I actually had, like, you know, if I have somebody to go with, then I'll watch more movies. But if I don't have anybody to go with, I'm probably not going to watch, you know, movies a lot. I'm just going to play some games instead. And, like, none of my family members, they don't want to go watch movies with me, so. Like, my mom's not going to go with me to go watch the Sonic movie. She's tired, man. She's a nurse. She be working all day. So whenever she gets back home, she's sleeping. She's watching her shows. She doesn't want to go see a movie with me. Top 3 Switch indie games. I mean, probably like Cuphead, Ori and the Blind Forest, and SteamWorld Dig, or Shovel Knight, or something like that. So you just wait for it to steal it on the internet. Gotcha, DJ King. Let's see. For the most part, I just rent movies when I feel like it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take you to a movie. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. um, Frank Gar says, I'm usually the same. On my own, I won't watch them, but I do watch them with my girlfriend during dinners on Friday nights. Yeah, exactly. Like, once my fiance gets here, she gets settled in, we'll definitely go watch movies. Like, I'll definitely buy more Blu-rays so we can watch. You know, like, I'll buy Sonic, I'll buy Detective Pikachu. Like, I'll buy those movies so we can watch them together. Like, I'll do that. But, you know, until then, I ain't doing it. Like, when I was dating on Tinder and stuff, I would go watch movies. Like, I went to go see like Jurassic Park, that movie. I saw that. I saw, what else? I would watch movies like on Amazon Prime and stuff. Like, I do like Netflix movies, you know, whenever I was dating. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you, DJ King. Any other questions that you guys have when it comes to it outside of movies? Because I don't feel like talking about movies anymore. To be honest, if you want me to be honest. But shout outs to the 244. Dude, what is going on, man? The viewership has just been nuts. I think the PE podcast tonight's going to be crazy. We might hit 300 to 400 people tonight. So thank you guys so much for joining me. We're just talking about some video games. We're talking about some video games. We actually got a ton of. I got more time than I thought I was gonna have for today, because I'm not doing a regular video because we already had one video. So I got more time than I was gonna do. So I mean, like, if we hit an Elite Ninja goal or something, I can play a game for you guys. Like, I can do a bonus stream, play a game. Like, I can play Code Vein. You guys want me to play Code Vein or something like that? I can. You know, if we get an Elite Ninja bonus goal, I will literally drag my Xbox One X inside here, and you guys can watch me die, and like, we can just chill and hang out and talk about video games while I because I'm grinding right now in Code Vein. Like, I gotta grind to beat this boss. So yeah, we get to Elite Ninja. I can do that if you guys want. Otherwise, we can just chill and talk about gaming, talk about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. Because apparently you guys like that here on this channel. 250 viewers for just talking about essentially nothing at this point. So thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, right now we're in the Q&A segment. So if you have a question, feel free to drop it in the chat. In terms of gaming question or whatever, if you want to talk about something else, just nothing crazy, you know, nothing too crazy. Hell yeah, I would love to see that while at work. Okay. 2 new Elite Ninja, and we can chill, play some Code Vein. We missed Tinder OJ. LOL. You know what? Listen, let me tell y'all something about Tinder OJ. Yo, Tinder OJ was invincible. Your boy was brimming. Your boy was brimming with confidence. Brimming with absolute confidence. Brimming with it. So yeah, your boy Tinder OJ is dead. He's a thing of the past. I am no more Tinder OJ. It's just regular OJ. Okay. No more all-out attacks, guys. All right, we got him. y'all be ready to just sit there and just punch him in the face.
I want to shake your hand.
Hey, you. Abaddon, I want to shake your hand, sir. Says Music Trials of Mana, Innocent Sea. All right, that's a good track, man. It's a good track. Thank you for the dollar donation, Abaddon. Trials of Mana. Okay, good track. Nah, you smooth, OJ, now. You still got that swagger, Hokage. I mean, maybe. Tinder OJ was different because, like, Tinder OJ, like I told you guys, I was a career. If this was the baseball Hall of Fame, I definitely would have been in the Hall of Fame because, you know, usually the batting average, it's Tinder's like baseball batting average. I talked about this before. If you hitting 300 or so, it's pretty good. You got a pretty good average. Chances are you hit 300 and knock about, you know, 30 to 40 home runs a year. You do that for a long on pace, you'll probably be a Hall of Famer if you do that for 15 years or something like that, right? So my pace was gonna be Hall of Fame, but obviously I was only in the Tinder game for like 2 years, maybe a year. I think only like 1 year. Yo, shout outs to dude, this song is really quiet. Let's turn it up a little bit. Thank you for the doll donation. Also, J2 Blue with the doll donation says, can you play Pasta from Smash Ultimate? Absolutely. Marcos44 says, do you think Atlas will get Arc System Works to work on another arena game? Like, what do you mean arena game? Like, hey, what are you talking about? Can you elaborate more? Juice Man Von donated $1 and says Blockman theme from Mega Man 11. All right, we got your Blockman theme. Got Pasta. We'll get that going after Innocent C. Excuse me. What are the chances for a Xenosaga collection? Very little. Now that Wonderful 101 has paved the way for crowdfunding remasters / ports. Very little. I don't think Bandai Namco would do that. So the chances of it are small, but it can still happen. But I would want that to happen. I actually still need to make a video on that. I would actually want that to happen quite a bit. I would want that to happen. Let me actually write that down for a video idea. Thank you for that suggestion or bringing up that topic. I actually need to make a video about that. Persona 5. Okay, so like the arena fighting games, like the Persona arena. Okay, that's what he meant. He should have. Why didn't you just include Persona in the question? Just say Persona, that one. What are the chances? I think the chances are, I would say 50-50. I think it just depends on schedule and like when they can do it. But I'd say 50-50. I think there's a chance that we see some type of fighting game or something like that, Persona arena or something. Yeah, I think there's a chance. 50-50. If you want Cosmos, Tielos, and Xenoblade 2, so that's the best Xenosaga you'll get until then. Yeah, that's about the best we can do. Ready for the Trials of Mana demo? I don't know when that demo's coming. What's up, OJ? What's up, chat? Hope all your day is going good today. It's going pretty good, man. It's going a pretty good day today. How's your day going? Well, technically speaking, Sega owns Atlas, so Sega owns all of Atlas IP. Frank R says, what do you think about the smart delivery from Xbox? Do you think that it's something that all consoles, including Nintendo, should be doing moving forward? Yeah, I actually made a video about that just the other day, Frank. I'm not sure. I don't think you saw it, but I actually talked about that in a video where I said, literally the title of the video was that the Xbox Series X has an amazing feature that Microsoft or that Sony and Nintendo should copy. So actually, I just recently talked about that on my channel. So yeah, it's a great feature that they should definitely copy. All right, next up is Pasta from Smash Ultimate. Oh, okay, you saw the video, but you want a more in-depth? Well, I mean, I think that I kind of went in-depth there, so I don't know what else I can say that's kind of goes more in-depth than what I already talked about. But I think that, you know, as long as Nintendo stays true with the, you know, the Switch cartridges and stays true with the architecture and what they want to do, it wouldn't be too hard for them to do that. I just don't know if they will because of money, you know, so yeah. But no, it's really good. It's a really good feature, and I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. looking forward to playing a lot of the Xbox One games, right? Like Borderlands 3. I'll just wait, buy that on the Xbox One X or Xbox One, and then I'll play it. Like it'll be like $12 when the Series X is out or something like that. It'll be so dirt cheap, and I'll just play it on there and see how it is. I bet you like 50 plus video ideas in your backlog. I've been writing down all of my backlog of video ideas, and there's definitely some that are in my backlog, but actual ones that are gonna get views and like that I think that I'm gonna have fun making, those aren't as much. You know, the video from this morning, that was definitely a video that somebody said like, hey Ojek, what do you think about this? And I combined it with the Square Enix news. So I think I want to make an Animal Crossing video too. I want to make a talking about that, because that game's looking really good. As Spencer says, hey OJ, I'm glad I can finally catch a stream. Took my last midterm before spring break today. Nice. Congratulations on that. What's up, Biker Death? Welcome to the stream. I think Atlas should take a break from Persona and work on other games. Okay, let me ask you a question, Karen Buckley. Persona makes you the most money. You know what I'm saying? Persona makes you the most money. Why would you take a break from what makes you money when your company already doesn't make as much money as it is? Hey, what's up, Fly Girl Gaming? Welcome to the stream. I don't think they're going to take a break from Persona because that makes them money. So I think I don't think it's going to happen. They've got a couple different teams that work on some stuff. They've got Shin Megami Tensei. You know, they've got Persona. They do have some other stuff, but they're not going to take a break. Like that's a ridiculous notion to take a break from Persona. That's what makes them money. If they take a break and they make something else and it doesn't sell, then what? You can't take a break from bankruptcy. So, like, I think you're not thinking in terms of what would make financially what makes sense. You're just thinking in terms of your own opinion, which is fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's no need for them to take a break when Persona 5 Scramble's very good. When Persona 5 is very good. Persona 5 Royale is very good. These are all good games. There's really no reason for them to not work on Persona, the next Persona game. You know, there's really not. Let's see here. Akira, AC, or Jill Valentine, or Jill Smash and why? Personally, just to have the franchise representation, I think Jill would be cool, but I mean, I like Akira more. I think Astral Chain would be a more dope character, just like in terms of what they can do, but Jill for the Resident Evil representation. Let's see. Frank R says, is something that's going to be dependent on the developer companies that will support it, or would it work with most games? I think it's going to work with most games. It's just going to be like an automatic thing. CD Projekt Red went above and beyond and decided to upgrade the original Xbox version, even if you don't have an Xbox Series X. Whatever upgrades they do that can transfer over to the Xbox One, they'll have it there, so you don't have to buy the game again, you know, technically. So yeah, Dragon Quest XI is a great game. Let's see here. Atlas take a break from Persona, although Atlas will milk Persona till the end of their business. They have to. That's what makes them money. They have to. But they have teams big enough to work on other stuff. The thing about Atlas doesn't only make one game, guys. They've worked on multiple different. They have Shin Megami Tensei. They have Persona. So they have multiple games. So it's not like they only work on Persona and that's it. They gotta get other games. They gotta get Shin Megami Tensei out. Next up is Blockman theme from Mega Man 11. All right. It's a bunch of remixes. All right, so this is the Blockman theme. All right. I take Akira or Jill. Yeah, Akira or Jill would be great. How about both? The Aquarius. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going today? Alfax says, all right. The memory cards? Are you guys talking about PS Vita? Yeah, they're pretty high. S. Spencer says, I see crowdfunding as only a good thing. Devs make games they know fans want, and their responsibility to the fans, not suits who will stifle creativity, push microtransactions, and crunch. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I was so against what, you know, Jordan, on my podcast, Jordan and who else? I think RGT was saying that they're so against it. They're so against it. But I don't know why people are so against it, you know, with crowdfunding, because we're the investors. We're the management. They owe it to us, so we're not going to stifle their creativity. They have a certain goals. They have money. They say, hey, it's going to cost this much to make this feature. Y'all want it? If you want it, get more people to pledge. Whatever the case is, let us be the desk. Like, let us take control of what games we want. That's why I'm not against it. Like, yeah, we could have got the Wonderful 101 without the, like, Nintendo would have done it, but Platinum Games really wanted it to be their thing. They wanted it, like, they wanted to branch out. They wanted to make sure that it was successful. And I think that putting it on more platforms, that's a thing. That's fine. And they were able to improve the game. We don't know if Nintendo would have allowed them to give them the extra budget to make all the extra stuff that they're doing. So that's not a foregone conclusion that Nintendo would have said, okay, you can make a new 2D side mini game. We'll give you the money to do all that. They probably would have just gave them the money just to enhance it just a bit. Obviously, frame rate, resolution, maybe add a couple new features here and there. But chances are the game is actually better now because of the crowdfunding, you know? So, yeah, I actually already gave my thoughts on the new Pokemon, but I'll read yours. It says, looks like Dr. Baboon's Uncivilized Cushion? Okay. I thought it looked like Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. Let's see here. Crowdfunding is allowable if it's something that normally wouldn't be brought back from the dead anyway. Cops, you know. Well, that's what I'm saying. There is an asterisk by that. So let me just make sure that I'm very clear with what I'm saying. These are games that are dead, that companies don't think that are going to be financially viable. You know, stuff like that. Like they said, Xenosaga is not financially viable. Okay, well, what is financially viable? How much money would you need to fund and to make Xenosaga financially viable? Okay, let's prove it. Do a Kickstarter for Xenosaga. How many people would actually pay for it? If they put together something, put together some concepts, put together what you guys are gonna do, put together a Kickstarter, and let's see if it'll happen. You know, with Xenosaga. Work on it just a bit. Put together some type of HD footage that we can see, and then release and say, hey, would you guys want Xenosaga? Put together a campaign. And let us do it. You know, let us. You need 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. You probably need probably 10 million or more, right? For all those games, for those, because they're huge, and to make them look good, you're probably gonna need a lot of money. So would people pay for that? Absolutely. Could you get enough people to? I mean, if the Wonderful 101 Kickstarter could get that much, you know, I think Xenosaga could definitely get much more than that. I think Mighty Number 9 got 4 million. I think Xenosaga could definitely get what it needs. You meant Fuse Man? Alright. I got you. Fuse Man? I mean, you mean put up 6 million for Shenmue 3 and that still wasn't enough? The difference between Shenmue 3 is that Shenmue 3 was a brand new game. Xenosaga, they're not new. So, I mean, it might be cheaper than that. It might be easier than that, you know? But these games are already made. So you're basically taking them and you'd be remaking them or remastering them. Even if it was like a remaster, you remaster them in HD. You know, which we've seen PS2 games and 6th gen games remastered, right? So, yeah. They're gonna let Xenosaga rot. But first of all, Xenosaga is definitely not in hell. All right, let's just go ahead and put that preference out there. Xenosaga, they're one of the real ones. Xenosaga is definitely not in hell. I kind of don't trust crowdfunding fully in games. Not now for comics, I don't mind. I mean, I guess that's just like a mindset. Let's see here. Have you seen the My Hero movie yet? No, I haven't seen the My Hero movie yet. Oh wait, I thought you meant the newest one. The first one? Yeah, I've seen the other My Hero movies, yeah. ZT Money says, how are people always mad about something? We legit have the best era of gaming ever. I disagree with that. I don't think this is the best era of gaming ever. I think the 6th generation is definitely better. There wasn't microtransactions. There wasn't always online. 2 out of the 3 systems, well, PS2 had free online. GameCube was kind of, there was not really any online, but whatever. I don't know about that. I think 6th generation is definitely just as good, if not better. I don't know if this is the best generation for gaming. That'd be tough for me to agree with upon that. I think the Super Nintendo era might be just as good too, if not better. But the Switch is definitely making things, you know, better for me at least. But it's all opinion based. I mean, some people might think this is the best era for gaming. It's hard for me to get behind that. It's really hard for me to get behind that. But, you know, it's all good. Switch is dope. You're right, though. In terms of for Nintendo, is this Nintendo's best era ever? I would say it's very close. I say by the time that the generation is over, yeah. Switch is my favorite Nintendo system of all time. It passed it up. Once it got Fire Emblem, it was pretty much Fire Emblem and Astral Chain pretty much sealed the deal for me. Fire Emblem and Astral Chain, then Pokemon later in the year. That pretty much sealed the deal for me. But I mean, like, I think once at the end of the generation, I think, yeah, you can pretty much just say, yeah, like the Switch era was Nintendo's best, maybe. EA was actually good in the 6th gen, but I mean, I didn't know if you were talking about like overall the whole landscape of gaming or just Nintendo. If you're talking just Nintendo, then yeah, like this is definitely one of the golden eras for them. So you're right about that, ZT Money. Switch is dope, and it's a damn good era for gaming right now, man. Oh, you were talking about just Nintendo? Yeah, this is definitely by far one of Nintendo's best eras for sure. Or they don't remember the previous eras of Nintendo where, whoo, man, things were rough. Things were rough. Shout out to everybody watching the video today. My video, my Nintendo Switch was Nintendo Switch in the right position with Square Enix comments. That video is doing pretty good. Nearly 4K views. So thank you guys. I appreciate the support on that video. You guys are watching it longer too. Nearly 7 minutes of retention time. Good stuff. Thank you. A lot of likes on there too. In terms of third party, it is the best. I'm still undecided on first party because there's a lot of good games to come back to. When it comes to first party, it's interesting. A lot of people say GameCube, you know, because GameCube had pretty much a lot of stuff and then some. The thing that puts the Switch above the GameCube to me is just my own personal preference. GameCube had RPGs, but it didn't have a lot of first party RPGs. It did have some. It did have like Path of Radiance and all that, but I like Fire Emblem Three Houses more than Path of Radiance. You know, and GameCube didn't have Xenoblade. Switch has Xenoblade, Xenoblade 2 Torn to the Golden Country, and Xenoblade Definitive Edition. That right there is a big blow to the GameCube. Is a big blow to the GameCube. You know what I'm saying? Big blow. Big blow. You know what? You know else we're gonna keep you off my stream. Type in all caps. Have a seat, my boy. Have a timeout. Have two actually. This man coming here trying to troll. Like, you come here to troll. I don't care if you got anything logical to say. If you got something logical, come here and say logical. But if you're coming here just to troll me, feel free to have a seat. Tell your mom I said thank you. Let's see here. Keith says GameCube had a handle. It did have a handle. Yeah, and it has Breath of the Wild. That's the thing. Like, the GameCube had Wind Waker. Wind Waker is very good, but Breath of the Wild is a better game than Wind Waker, in my opinion. Breath of the Wild is a better game than it does everything Wind Waker does, and then some. You know, so absolutely. Switch also, and like I said, Switch also has like those Xenoblade games. You know, it has stuff like Astral Chain. GameCube doesn't have that. GameCube doesn't have Bayonetta. It doesn't have Astral Chain. GameCube didn't have anything to substitute for it either. It didn't have Devil May Cry. You know, Switch has Devil May Cry. Switch has Devil May Cry, Astral Chain, and it also has Bayonetta. Like, the action games, that's hard to beat, you know. And it's going to have Bayonetta 3, you know. And, you know, GameCube has Sunshine. I think Odyssey's better, you know. GameCube has no 2D Mario normally, right? Like, it has, like, the... What does GameCube have? Like, it might have some type of collection or something like that. But, you know, Switch has 2D Marios, has Mario Maker and New Super Mario Bros. You know, Switch has Tokyo Mirage Sessions, RPG. So Switch just has a lot more, in my opinion. But it's all good. Chuba, you're back? Oh, you're back from shoveling the snow? I've got a video talking about Persona. Calling out these Persona dudes again. I got a video talking about it, so I don't know. These crazy PlayStation Persona dudes. GameCube is really good though. GameCube for me is probably right behind the Super Nintendo. So GameCube is probably number 3 for me. For me, it's probably, which that's another good video, like ranking Nintendo systems. I should probably do that video too. Oh man, Mario Odyssey is good. It is. It's so good. You're right about that, man. Best thing about GameCube was Resident Evil 4, Beautiful Joe games. Those games are really good. Those games are really good. I guess technically speaking, though, I mean, like, Switch has Resident Evil 4. Doesn't have Beautiful Joe, though, but it has the Wonderful 101, you know? So. Another successful battle against the snow. Did you drag down the snow? Did you do first hit of fair? First hit of fair? Up air drag down to down smash? Let's see here. The irony is that the GameCube was a better console than PS2 power-wise, but no DVDs. LOL. Yeah, power-wise is a little bit stronger, but that's because it came out a year after it. But PS2 just had a lot more games. NES, N64, GameCube, Wii, and Wii U don't compare to the Switch. Only Super Nintendo do in terms of library. Then again, Switch is getting more JRPGs and has more Final Fantasy. That's true. Super Nintendo did have one of the best Final Fantasy games ever created. That's true. But the thing about it is that a lot of these older systems didn't get classic games or older games, right? Some of them got like remakes or re-releases. Oh snap! Let's go! Yo, with the Marlon with the. Joe, yo, shout out to my dude Marlon Gaming Nation with that $10 hollers. Just sharing some of my tax money with my boy. I'm out here shopping with the wifey. She said, "What's good, JoJo baby?" Yo, shout out to the JoJo family, the boys and girls. Let's go. We got Jonathan and Arena. Shout outs to Marlon, man, the JoJo boys. Hey, yo, bless the fam, dude. Bless the fam. Marlon's wife is Fly Girl Gaming. She's awesome too. They're both. I've known them for many years. Great content creators too. Marlon has a great stream. Make sure you guys check out my dude Marlon Gaming Nation stream, man. He's the homie. Been on his podcast once before, so shout outs to my dude Marlon. And yo, take care of the queen, man. Take care of the queen. That's how you got to do it, man. See, Marlon, you can tell he's a good dude. He's taking the wife shopping. You got to take care of the queen, man. Got to take care of the queen, bruh. So, hey, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Much respect to you. Much respect. Such an adorable couple, by the way. So shout outs to you, my man. Thanks for the support, bro. And yeah, take care of the queen, my man. Take care of her. Let's see here. Shout out. You guys give some love to Marlon Gaming Nation with the $10 JoJo voice. If you have not seen JoJo, if you're new to this channel and you have not seen JoJo, it's a requirement to watch JoJo, by the way. Like, so you guys should all go and watch JoJo, because it's a requirement that you watch JoJo if you want to understand this stream. Watch all of them. Watch all of them. It's not a requirement, but JoJo's funny. Let's see here. Japan plans to close schools until April. Do you think we'll see even more impacts to game industry besides the hardware shortages and Outer Worlds delay? Absolutely, Stephen M. Absolutely. We talked about it earlier. This COV, I'm going to abbreviate it because I can't say the name, otherwise I'm going to get demonetized. This COV from that's going on right now is a big problem, man. It's a big, big, big problem. And I don't know until the scientists figure out what's going to happen. They need to figure out a plan because I just got chills again because I'm worried. We're not equipped. America is not equipped financially, healthcare wise, to handle this if this spreads. We're just not equipped. We're not equipped to do it. There's going to be a lot of people, that could pass away. So don't want to fearmonger, not trying to, spread fear and, and all that. But I mean, I'm actually a bit worried about this COV because it's schools are getting closed down. We're getting people getting cases popping up without ever having any contact with anybody that has it. I mean, we're having people dying too. We're having people quarantined. I mean, there's multiple cases rising. Like our government's panicking, kind of. I mean, like it's not looking so good. So I'm just praying that hopefully something happens, man. The doctors figure something out. Shout outs to the 311 people watching. That is a PEOJ live record for a day stream, for a Viking Nation stream. So everybody here in the chat, give yourselves a round of applause to everybody watching. Hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. If you're somebody new and you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You're going to get daily live streams from me pretty much every single day. So thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. So we peaked at 311. So thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate the support. Keep the questions coming. If you have them, I will continue to answer you guys' questions and talk about stuff. DJ King says, I'm so tired of hearing about JoJo. LOL. I already deal with my older brother constantly telling me to watch it for years. I am good. I've completed nearly 800 animes. DJ King, just watch the anime, dude. JoJo's good. People wouldn't be telling you to watch it. Like, they wouldn't be telling you to, watch it if it wasn't good. JoJo's really good, and it's short. It's not long. And I think that's the cool thing about JoJo. It never overstays its welcome. Other than part 3, that one has part 3 has part 1 and part 2 of part 3. So that's Jotaro's arc, who you see the most, the guy with the hat, and he doesn't talk and he goes, oh no. You see that guy's memed a lot, and also other people too. Also the oh my god, like that stuff. That's where a lot of the memes come from. So that one might have overstayed its welcome just a bit because it's really long. But outside of that, JoJo part 1, part 2, part 4, and part 5, they're all very quick. They don't take very long to get through. Part 1 is there's 8 episodes of part 1. You can watch not the abbreviated, but you can watch the condensed version where you get the whole story, all of part 1. Oh, it's my wife calling. Sorry guys, give me just 1 second. I'll call you right back. You can get all of part 1 in 8 episodes, and you can understand every single meme with the original JoJo in 8 episodes. It's fantastic. It's like Dragon Ball Kai, essentially, how short? I mean, the first one, there's 8. If you have Crunchyroll, there's 8 episodes. 8 episodes. 8 episodes for the first one. She's asking me what I'm doing. Let's see here. Part 3 is just long. Ryan Jackson with the subscription. Thank you so much, Ryan Jackson. Welcome to the stream, my boy. Shout outs to brand new ninja, Ryan Jackson. How's it going? Yo, Colt the Smite Kid, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, my boy. How's it going? Let's see here. Sounds good, but not LOL. Hey, look, you're the one who's missing out. You've probably watched much crappy. If you've watched 800 anime, they're probably not all as good as JoJo. All the ones that you have watched. So you're missing out, my man. You're missing out. It's actually a very good anime. But if you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. It's fine. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. To me, short is 12 episodes long. JoJo is not 12. The original is 12. It's less. It's like 8. You can watch like the Kai version of the original JoJo. It's like 8 episodes. They're all different. They're different arcs. Like JoJo has different arcs where it's a completely different cast of characters. There are some crossover. I think like part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4 all have Joseph Joseph Joestar. He's in all 3 of those, but for the most part, he's not a main character. He's the main character when he's young in part 2. But part 3, he's old. He's one of the main characters, but he's old. It's Jotaro's the main character. And then part 4, he's super old. He's really old and not really a main thing at all in that one. That's Josuke's arc, so that's a little bit different. Let's see here. So, any other questions? Keep the questions coming. Right, it's not over 100 among all the parts, then it's not short in comparison to Naruto or Bleach. Compared to Naruto or Bleach, or like, yeah, and compared to One Piece, yeah, JoJo's definitely short. I think overall, there's probably how many episodes of JoJo? I think there's like 100 something total episodes of JoJo. Between all the different parts, there's like 100 something total episodes. Because part 5 is only 30 something episodes. Part 4 I think is 40 episodes, 40 something. Part 1 is 8 episodes if you watch the condensed version. Otherwise it's like 26 episodes. Part 2 is I think 30 something to 40 episodes, I think. Or maybe I think it might be short. I think it might be 20 something episodes. Then part 3, that's the long one. That's where there's like 60 episodes or something like that. So there might be like 200 episodes total between all the different JoJos. But like that's all of them combined, you know? All of them combined. What's crazy is that DJ King probably watched something like Fruit Basket before JoJo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you've watched 800 anime or you've read, you're probably watching crap anime. Like there's not 800 good anime out there like that. I refuse to believe that there's actually 800 good anime. There's no way in hell. There's not 800 good barely of anything. I can't even think of 800 good movies. You know, there's not 800 good anime. So he's probably watching a bunch of crap. You know what I'm saying? He's probably watching a bunch of trash before he's watching JoJo, you know? So, I mean, like, let's just be real here. There's not, if he's watched 800 anime or he's read 800 anime and JoJo isn't part of them, dude, there's no way you're watching actually stuff that's better than JoJo. Like, you know, and I'm not really a stickler on anime. People can watch whatever the hell they want, but 800 and that 800 doesn't include JoJo? I mean, come on. Like, come on. But anyway, whatever. Do you think the reason why Sony isn't talking about PS5 is because PS5 is going to be delayed? I don't know if that's the reason. I think they're just kind of waiting. They're still planning and trying to see what they're going to do. JoJo's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's good. Pumped for I think it's RE0 and Tower of God this spring. RE0. RE0. What's that? Biker Death. What are you talking about? You mean Resident Evil? Like Resident Evil 3? Hey, what are you talking about? Can you tell me? RE0. When I see RE0, I'm thinking of like the game RE0. Okay, anime. Okay, you're excited for anime. Okay, that's what you're excited for. JoJo all parts add up to 150. Okay, there you go. 150 episodes. Okay. 150 episodes for the full, every single arc, not including the actual manga. So not including that, there's more, right? But that we're talking about just like the actual anime of watching 150 episodes for everything. That's pretty damn good if you ask me. And like a large chunk of that is part 3 with Jotaro, because there's part 1 and part 2, Stardust Crusaders. Like a large chunk of that is part 1 and part 2. Hell, you could just skip that one if you really want. I mean, I wouldn't, but obviously, like, I would just say watch the original one condensed, the Kai version. That one's really good. And watch part 5 is very good. Part 5 is so good, it'll make you think about life. Part 5 to me is, I mean, they all have life type of things and lessons to learn and everything like that. All of them do, especially part 1. Part 1 and part 2. Part 2 is kind of, it's kind of funny, but the part 5 is the most emotional and will definitely make you rethink life. it'll make you try to be more like, it'll make you content, but at the same time it'll make you try to understand like what's happening in your life. I don't want to spoil it, but part 5 is very, story-wise, is very, 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 very good. Very good. The characters, the main JoJo, I mean Giorno, he's kind of bland. There's not really much to him compared to the other Joestars. I mean, Jotaro's kind of bland too, but he's just like, Jotaro's like super strong. So he's kind of like Jotaro, he's just super strong and not really animated too much, whereas, you know, the first one, second one, and, you know, Josuke, they're kind of different. But part 5, story-wise, is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. This should make a JoJo cross-Persona game, Strands versus Personas. I would pay good money for an Arc System Works JoJo cross-Persona. I would pay up to $200 for that game. If it was like a dope, like, game, like, you know, Arc System Works game, I would pay a good bit of money for that game. Absolutely. And if it had like all of the main JoJos and all of the main, I would pay a good amount of money for that. For sure. For sure, I would pay a good amount of money for that. Oh my gosh, I would pay some good money for that, man. Josuke's the go. I hear a lot of people saying that they love Josuke the most. JoJo has the best opening and ending music. JoJo has phenomenal intro and ending music. It does. It really does have phenomenal music. It's really good. Well, there, Josuke ain't top tier. Jotaro or Giorno are the best. The two characters with the least amount of personality are the best. Literally, Giorno's just like, huh? Okay. We've got to go over there. I'm going to heal you. Oh no, I'm being attacked. Okay, let's go over there. I want to be a gangstar. I'm going to do this. Giorno literally has like nearly zero personality. Yet you're trying to sit there and say that Josuke, who is literally brimming with personality, is nowhere near the top. Okay. Jotaro calls his mom a bitch, okay? And has also no personality. Nearly no personality. Yet those two are at the top. You're sitting here trying to hate on Josuke. He calls his mom a bitch. And his mom is adorable, by the way. His mom is adorable and very nice and treats him good and takes care of him. And he calls her a bitch regularly. Okay? And he has no personality. Jotaro's a douchebag, if you want me to be honest. Jotaro's a douchebag. Who does that to their mom? To your mom? No, we're not talking about a mom that leaves you out. That's mean. A mom that's loving. I'm a mama's boy myself. I'll never forgive Jotaro for calling his mom the B word, even though I've already said it. I'll never forgive him for doing that. You can't do that. His mom is great. His mom is very good. She's very good to him. She's very, very good. She gives him a kiss on the cheek every single day. She makes his lunch for him. She does his laundry for him. She literally does everything for him. This dude is a douchebag. He's a douchebag. I resonate with Jotaro when I was a kid. Okay, now if you don't like your mom, then okay. I get that. Not everybody here loves their mom. Obviously, everybody here doesn't have good moms. Let's just be real here, okay? I don't want to sit there and act like everybody's mom is perfect or everybody's mom is great. But for me, you can't do a mom that treats you right, yet you call her that. I've never called my mom that ever. Even when she's treating me bad, even when she's treating me really bad, or she's disciplined me or whatever the case is. I've never even thought about calling my mom that. Not even close. So no, I can't vibe with that. I can't vibe with somebody doing that. Me personally. Now other people obviously have differences, but I can't vibe with that, man. I can't. His powers are great. Star Platinum's really cool. Hell, he saved the world. I get that. And he's cool for that, obviously. And he did save his mom, so that makes sense, I mean, obviously he loves her. He saved her. And he chilled out in the future. Obviously he's not, in part 4 and in the later parts, he's not crazy like that anymore. But as a child or as a teen, he was a douchebag. I was also a douchebag when I was younger. Okay. Giorno is Eminem. You're stupid. Jotaro is evident. Oh my gosh, man. The Ghost is One Piece, My Hero, One Punch, Pokemon Season 1, and JoJo are S tier openings. Those are all good openings for sure. What other JRPGs you guys / girls like on the Switch? Just beat Dragon's Quest. I think Dragon's Dogma. You want another dragon game? Dragon's Dogma is really good on the Switch. Check that game out. Octopath Traveler. That's also a really good RPG on the Nintendo Switch. That one's really good. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana is really good. Persona 5 Scramble's coming out later. That's going to be a good one, too. A lot of good RPGs, man. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Absolutely. I'm a fan of Jonathan. Jonathan's awesome. Jonathan is great. I like Jonathan. I like Jonathan, too. He's my favorite. Jonathan's definitely my favorite. And then I'd probably say, like, Jonathan, then Joseph, then Josuke, then Jotaro, then Giorno. Or no, then Giorno, then Jotaro, in that order. Maybe I'll make a video about it on the OJX channel. Maybe I'll make a video about it or not. I don't know. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. That's another good one. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Absolutely. I like Josuke, later part, Johnny Joestar. Lacrimosa of Dana. You need a oh my god. Okay, maybe I'll add it in. I got it. Okay. We'll definitely be adding that in. I just don't know where to put it though. But I'll put it somewhere. Oh my god. Blue Phoenix says, I got in an argument with my sister's boyfriend on why I think part 4 is better than part 3. Well, let me just tell you this. If you got into an argument with your sister's boyfriend, that means he's a good guy. That's a keeper for her. So make sure you tell her to keep him if he's into that type of stuff. But you said you got into an argument on your sister why I think part 4 is better than part 3. But then again, he might be a douchebag. He might treat her wrong later. So, I mean, I don't know. Like Jotaro will be treating people wrong, treating his mom wrong. So you never know. Never mind. Tell her to dump him. I can see why part 4 is better than part 3. Part 3 is too long, dude. Like, part 3 is it's just too long. Let's just be real here, guys. Part 3 is too long. There's too many episodes compared to the rest of the, like, it's too long. But they were having so much success. They're like, we got to stretch this out. we gotta stretch this. That one was so popular. We got to stretch out this whole Jotaro arc. But I can easily see why. I can see why all of the parts are better than part 3. To be honest, if you want to ask me, like, part 3 might be my least favorite part. It's either between part 2 or it's either part 2 or part 3. One of those two are my least favorite. But part 2 just isn't as long. So part 3 might be my least favorite arc of JoJo. OJ, have you seen Vinland Saga on Prime Video? Nah, I haven't seen it yet. My sister had no idea what we were talking about. Brett. I'm currently watching the dub for Golden Wind on Toonami. Nice. Part 3 is definitely it just lasts too long. If part 3 wasn't so long, and if it didn't feel like an American cartoon show at times, then I mean I would like it more. But it's just too long, man. And if they didn't do the black guy dirty, the dude literally died twice. Like literally, oh yeah, he like literally like died twice. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, how many times is this man gonna pretty much die? Like, come on. Kira was such a cool. Kira is probably the best villain in all of the JoJo series. Guess I gotta cancel my membership. Oh man, let's see. All right, take it easy, Cool Breeze. Thanks for coming out to the stream. We're in random Q&A though, guys. If you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys. So you guys can ask me questions. It doesn't just have to be anime. So feel free to ask me questions about gaming and stuff like that. If anything breaks, new information, news. If you guys want me to talk about something in gaming, feel free to drop them in the chat, man. Also, guys, for those who are new here, we're having a giveaway for Nintendo Switch Lite and also Fighters Pass Volume 2 and a $20 eShop card. So make sure you guys check that out. We got over 44,000 entries already. Keep on going. We still got more than a month left to enter. So you can enter the giveaway right there. Yeah, Christian, definitely. We'll check it out, man. You can do it right now. All right. So you got some... Christian is one of the roundtable members here. He helps out quite a bit. So we're going to check out this Unreal Engine 4 water video that he's making. Some water in Unreal Engine 4. Is the sound on? Yeah, it sounds on. So this is just the beginning part of it. He's still working on it. But this is essentially what he's working on with Unreal. Kind of like the Wind Waker water. It's actually looking pretty good already, Christian. Just got to keep it going, man. Looking good. This is all the stuff that I don't understand. That's going on right here. Giving us a little look at Unreal Engine 4 and doing some, you know, making the water, making the world. So pretty good, man. Some great stuff. Nindy Gamer's also a developer too, and he says animated textures, nice. So good stuff, Christian, man. It's looking good. And he said that's just a fraction of what he's working on. Nice. They did Avidal dirty. I was tight. Yeah, they did, man. They did. I prefer watching the short 12 episodes anime because you get a lot more variety. There's just too much time and commitment when sticking with shonen. Yeah, that's true, and that's why I think part 3 to me is a little, you know, just a little too long. How many Switches do you own now? Or are they just boxes? I actually literally own all those Switches up there. I have all those. The first one above the Switch Lite, that's my original Switch. The second one, that's the new model Switch. The other one, that's a Smash Brothers Switch. And then the other one, that's a Switch Lite. So those are actually all them. I own all of them. I have a Switch in the guest bedroom. I have a Switch in my living room. I have a Switch in my room right here. And then I have a Switch Lite just to take around portably and play when I'm lying down in bed. Excuse me. Looks like Wind Waker water. Yeah, the Wind Waker water looks good. And we got quite a number of people joining in, you know, subscribing and stuff like that for the giveaway. Check out the giveaway, though, guys. Make sure you check out the giveaway. I'm still going on. Make sure you enter and get all your entries in. Make sure you subscribe to Christian as well. That's part of the giveaway there. You got to, or that's one of the requirements. So we're going to be verifying all that, too. So good stuff. Let's see here. Christian does great animation, man. Does great work in Unreal Engine 4, for sure. I've seen some of Nindy Gamer's work too. That's pretty good stuff too, in terms of what he can do. All right, that's how I feel. I give up on One Piece and other long ones. Yeah, One Piece is too long. I won't watch that. All right, take it easy, ZT Money. Any other questions, guys? Before we finish out the stream here, we actually lost an Elite Ninja, so I gotta put one down. We actually lost an Elite Ninja here, or did I just not have it correct? But either way, shout outs. 187. If we have no more questions, then we can definitely we can stop the stream. I think we've been going for how long have we been going? 2 hours and 25. I don't mind answering questions and chilling with you guys for like another 30 minutes or so. So feel free to drop any questions you guys have. A lot of my work is code, so I can't really show you easily unless it's front end presentation. Okay. Shout outs to SS2. Thank you so much for the follow, Twitch boys. Appreciate that. Duke Query says, plan on doing a Mewtwo raid? Maybe at some point. Right now I'm really busy with Code Vein and kind of getting ready for Animal Crossing. But maybe I'll get back into it. Gucci Dolphin says, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 6 is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy 6. That's a really good game. Really good game. I kind of like went back and forth between Final Fantasy 6 and 7, but Final Fantasy 6 just holds a special place in my heart. So Final Fantasy 6 is really good. I like that one. It's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. What's your favorite Final Fantasy, Gucci Dolphin? Which music do you want, Juice Man? The Blockman theme? Let's see here. It says, so that's how Japan, so how's that Japan WIO doing? Japan, what does that mean? What are you talking about? Think. Japan Wii? My Japanese Wii? Yeah, it's right here. This one? It's actually, that one? It's actually still in the box. It's just there. I have you guys can see my regular Wii U, the black one. That's right over here, kind of dusty as hell, but it's right over here.
I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your
hand. Hey, you, Juice Man, I want to shake your hand. Thank you for the dollar donation, man. I appreciate it. It says between heaven and earth. All right. We'll get that going for you, man. Thank you for the support, Juice Man, like always. I think about streaming until 3 o'clock my time for you guys. 3 o'clock my time. Okay, hold up. Gotta rewind it. Gucci Dolphin says, I haven't played 6 yet, but I have the most connection to 10. It starts off slow, but the rest of me is gold. 9 is also very good to me. I like how it's classic Final Fantasy. Absolutely, those are good. Those are great picks, man. Those are great picks. Those are great picks. Would you rather play Persona 5 Scramble or the original? Question for you in the chat. Well, I've already played the original, and I haven't played all through Persona 5 Scramble yet. So I mean, that's a hard question. I think most people would probably play the original, you know, because Scramble is not the original. It's like a follow-up. So I think most people just like to play the original, you know. But after playing Scramble, at least the demo, Scramble's very good. Scramble's very, very good game. But thank you for the dollar donation, Juice Man Von. I appreciate the support, my boy. Always supporting the Elite Ninja stream. All right, take it easy. Astral is off the chain. Have a good gym day today, my boy. Let's keep it going. If you had to choose between PS5 or Xbox Series X based on the information we know, which one would you choose? Xbox Series X, because we don't really know much about the PS5. I don't know anything about the PS5 really, so Xbox Series X, because we just know more. Not much of a turn-based fan myself, so seeing P5S, I'm interested in that one. Yeah, so if you're not really into, you know, turn-based games as much, then P5 Scramble is definitely more of the game for you, because it's still a full Persona game. It's 45 hours long minimum. You know, there's plenty of content in there. It's a very good game. Very good game. Why'd the music stop? Why is it buffering? Did the stream die? I hope the stream didn't die. Let me look at my live. No, it says that I'm still live. You're still up? Okay, cool. I have a controversial opinion. The Final Fantasy 13 series are some of my favorite, and Caius is my favorite FF villain. Yeah, that's definitely controversial. I mean, you might be blind. I mean, but then again, there's nothing wrong with being blind and playing and liking Final Fantasy games. So it's all good. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like there's an issue with the music. The music just started buffering. I don't know where. Okay, there we go. Here, I'll replay most of the song. LMAO, I haven't played 13 to be honest. 13 is not a good game. But Some people like it. Some people really like it. Rip your Xbox 360. They're really cheap to get fixed. 360s, if you want to take it to somebody on like, you can find somebody on Craigslist or something like that, they'll fix it. Do you think we'll see Final Fantasy 14 on Switch now that Sony is more lax on crossplay? I think at some point, yeah. Jonathan B says, question about YouTube. I thought you can't advertise to kid. I asked because my mom's a VPK teacher and says she's getting political ads on kids' content. Look, man, I have no idea. That's something that you got to talk to YouTube about. I don't even know about YouTube's policies and what they can do, to be honest, man. So, I have no idea. So yeah. Like 13 threes combat? You mean 13 lightning returns? Combat. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, that's cool. I mean, if you like it. It's not a. I guess the combat's not horrible overall in any of the games, but just like the structure is just bad. I have not beat the Blue Lions route yet. I have actually taken a break from Fire Emblem and I've been playing Code Vein. Jay Davies says the thing about Final Fantasy 13, it's like a movie. It has poor gameplay. Well, there you go. I'm just gonna wait for the Series X. I still haven't played it in quite some time, and all the important games are backwards compatible. True, you can just do that. I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII at the moment, and I find the junction system pretty cool. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII's junction system is cool. I like it. I like Final Fantasy VIII. It's a good game. Very good game. Maybe they'll re-release. Well, hold up. Do you have the Super Nintendo Classic? If you have the Super Nintendo Classic, you can play Final Fantasy VI. But it's called Final Fantasy 3 on there though, because we Americans are stupid. So, and Square Enix decided that we don't get the other Final Fantasies that make up the other ones. So we don't get like the other Final Fantasies. So it's called Final Fantasy 3 on there, but it's actually Final Fantasy 6. Let's see. I'd say the first two are bad gameplay, but I think the Lightning Returns is way better done than those two. I think the gameplay is definitely improved, but the story makes absolutely no sense in Lightning Returns. The story is convoluted, and the story's nonsense in Lightning Returns. It's just absolutely, that whole arc is nonsense, and it was written by a crazy person. Like it was okay in Final Fantasy 13, but Final Fantasy 13-2 and Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, like they obviously went off the grid. Like even more, like you think Kingdom Hearts is crazy, which it is. Lightning Returns barely makes sense. Like, I mean, it does, like, when you piece everything together, but it's so convoluted and stupid. Like, the story is so dumb in that game. Like, especially Lightning Returns. Like, the mechanics, how, like, the time is running out in the world, and you, like, it's just, what is going on? Like, they clearly were just, I don't know what they were doing when they were thinking about that story in that game. Like, the stories in previous Final Fantasy games are just so much better. Like, Final Fantasy VII, like, when we play Final Fantasy VII Remake, the story in that game is going to be so much better than anything in the 13 trilogy of games. It's gonna be ridiculous. Like how much better. Heck, even Final Fantasy 15, even that story's better and more cohesive. And that's Final Fantasy 15 is Final Fantasy 15. That story is just like, I'm so glad they stopped with the DLC because they were starting to go off the deep end a little bit. But even that story's more cohesive, you know. But yeah, it was bad. K Rusty, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, what's up, Grubby? Welcome back. Lightning Returns is like Majora's Mask. It's like Majora's Mask, but bad. Oh, man. But no, like, I mean, but yeah, it definitely has like some Majora's Mask vibes to it. You know, in terms of what they tried to do with some of the gameplay mechanics and things like that. So, yeah. This is why I prefer YouTube over Twitch. Makes me use Wi-Fi and YouTube. I can just listen to the content on the road while I'm driving. Nice, nice. Yeah, YouTube definitely made some strides, Jason, with their service. Obviously, you guys like, I mean, dude, people just wouldn't watch me on Twitch, man. Like, people just wouldn't watch. Even if I was streaming and like I put a link, like, hey guys, I'm streaming. Like, people my YouTube users would just not go over to Twitch, which is fine. I get it. I get why. Like, I get it. Like, sometimes we don't have quality options. Like, sometimes there's all sorts of issues, you know? So, I mean, I understand. I at first I was salty, but now, like, I was only salty, though, because of the 3-month ban that I got, you know? And because of what YouTube was doing. YouTube was, like, killing my channel slowly. But, like, they fixed a couple things. They still have some stuff to fix, but, you know, overall, it's okay. MFS Gameplay. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? FF7 story is worse than 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10 to you? I don't know about all that. I can see, yeah, 8, 6, 8, and 9. Those all have really good stories. 10 has a good story too. But 4? I mean, I don't think that's too crazy to think that. I don't think it's too crazy to think what he said there. Because those are all actually really good stories. 4, I guess, you know. That's it's not bad, but I mean, I would say 7. I don't think 7's like completely like worse than all of those. To be honest, I think it's like equal to a lot of those stories, but I don't think that's too crazy of a statement. Now, if he said that, like, if DJ King said like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy 7 has a worse story than like Lightning Returns or something, that's what I'm like, okay, yeah, you're smoking something, you know. 7 has a really good story, but all the games that he mentioned also have really good stories too, though. That's the thing. Like, you got to realize that, like, that's why I don't think it's crazy what he said, because all of those games, every game that he mentioned has really good stories. 4 would be the weakest to me, but those are all really good stories. It's not like I said, he didn't say something like, oh yeah, it has like a, you know, Dragon Quest Builders or something like that, or like, you know, or like Lightning Returns or 13-2. Like, he didn't say something like that. Those are all really good stories, what he mentioned. Those are all really good, so. I mean, I can't really argue with that too much, to be honest. I mean, I don't agree with it, but I can't really argue with it because, like, those are all good. Those are like the best Final Fantasy games of all time, right there. What he just mentioned, you know. Yeah, all those have really good stories. 7 has a good story too, though. Xenogears has a great story as well, man. But I mean, I guess it's all subjective at the end of the day, right? What you value more in a story than other people, you know? So it really is all subjective at the end of the day, you know? Yeah, but I mean, I agree, man. There's a lot of great stories out there in terms of gaming and like what's going on, you know, what games have great stories. I mean, I know for me, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, that has a phenomenal story. I think Fire Emblem Three Houses has a great story. Fire Emblem Awakening is a great story. But for me, my favorite story is Chrono Trigger. I love Chrono Trigger's story. That's my favorite, along with like Fire Emblem Awakening. Those two are like my 2 favorite stories out there. Oh, and Mass Effect. The whole arcing of, I think Mass Effect definitely is up there because what Mass Effect does something that these other games don't do. Mass Effect literally has you shaping your adventure as you play. And if you actually did what they wanted you to do, which was play the game on the Xbox 360, transfer over your save file, or even if you put it on PlayStation, but originally they wanted you to get the game in 2007, right? A lot of you guys were pups back then. Get the game in 2007. Play the game. Play your arcs. Play whatever you want it to play. Pick your arc that you like the most. Okay? Transfer over your save file. Continue your same Shepard from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2. Make your decisions. Do all of that. That transfers over to Mass Effect 2. And there's like real, actual stuff. Like if you did certain things in Mass Effect 1, they'll show up in Mass Effect 2 or they won't show up. You'll get certain things that you didn't get beforehand. It's great. And then Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect, there's even bigger decisions to make. From Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 3. And then the Lair of the Shadow Broker, that DLC, I'm getting goosebumps. That is one of the most hype DLCs. It's right up there with Torna. It's not as good as Torna because Torna's just longer. But it's in that category. It's almost there. The Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC from Mass Effect 2 is so good. I'm surprised more people don't talk about it in terms of how good. That DLC is freaking amazing. Like, and what happens when you do that, and like, I don't want to spoil it for everybody who hasn't played it yet, or if you're going to, but if you play that, then you go to Mass Effect 3, and what happens, the story elements that transfer over phenomenal. Mass Effect 3 just dropped the ball with the endings. That's what they did. They just dropped the ball with the endings. They fixed it, but then they kind of didn't fix it. You could tell that it was kind of like a rushed fixing, like to put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound, you know, on a gunshot wound. But, you know, it did give us more closure than what originally was done for us. So I'll give them credit for that, for fixing the ending. But that whole arc of carrying over is an experience that you can't get in Final Fantasy, that you can't get in Xenogear. Well, Xenogears kind of, but not really. That you can't get in Xenoblade. You can't get those in a lot of these games because you didn't transfer over your save file. I know like the dot hack games or something like that. Maybe there was that, but the dot hack games just aren't as good as Mass Effect in my opinion, and I've played them. So that was a unique experience to Mass Effect. Other games have done it, but nobody's done it as well as Mass Effect did it. So I would say Mass Effect is right up there in terms of stories. Mass Effect is phenomenal. It's so good. And then they ruined it with Andromeda. You have Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, heck, even Mass Effect 3 to some regards. And then you have Andromeda. Andromeda's just like, this is kind of trash, you know? It's kind of trash. You can in the Legend of Heroes games. You can, but from what I've read, DJ, it's not quite as good. It's not quite as good in terms of what happened. Like all the stuff that actually takes place in terms of what happens and like the story elements isn't quite as good as Mass Effect. There are games where you can transfer over save data, but I don't think any game does it to the level as well as Mass Effect did it. I've read about what you do in the Trails games, but I don't think it's as good as Mass Effect. You know. Let's see, after playing Doom, Mass Effect 2 shooting is trash? What are you talking about, bruh? I disagree. First of all, one of those is you're talking about a first-person game to a third-person game. So that's the first problem. Mass Effect is it's a third-person cover shooter. To me, Doom is kind of trash because there's no cover. Like, there's no actual cover system. So that kind of makes me like Mass Effect more because I like to have a cover system to where you can, you know, take cover and then like shoot, not just like floating gun, you know, first person. So those are two completely different types of shooting mechanics in games. Like you got to compare Doom to other first person games. Mass Effect is a completely different type of shooting game. It's a third person, you know, game. You're activating powers. You're doing stuff. You have people that you're fighting with. It's completely different. You can't compare those type of shooting. All right, take it easy, Chuba. Doom guy is the cover system. You're just running around in first person, like just, you know, like it's completely different style of shooting, completely different style of game, you know, completely different. You got to compare it to other first person shooters, in my opinion. Like compare it to like Call of Duty or compare it to something else. I mean, why would you compare it to Mass Effect, a third person action RPG? Like what? That's just my thought process, at least. I have not beat the Ashen Wolves DLC yet. Not yet. It's literally matting difficulty. They mess up the scaling. Or are you just not good enough to beat it? Ooh, no, I'm joking. Well, yeah, you can lower the difficulty. Mass Effect Suicide Mission was phenomenal. Mass Effect Suicide Mission, I still think to this day, is the greatest single mission in gaming history. That's how, like, it's the greatest single mission in gaming history was the Suicide Mission. To me, that was, I've never felt, you know, like they have like the patents for the PlayStation controller, right? Where it can sense your blood or your blood pressure, your heart rate and sweat, bro. I have never been more, I felt like when I was playing that, I felt like it was real life, bro. I felt like, dude, I'm gonna die here. Like I literally had anxiety with the Mass Effect Suicide. And remember, I was playing this when there was no guides. I did not look up spoilers. People weren't ruining it. This was before Twitter got super big. So people weren't spoiling everything like people spoil stuff. This was before I was live streaming. I was still in college when I was playing this. Mass Effect 2 Suicide Mission was like the greatest, I swear. If you played that game, now it's ruined. Obviously, you can't play it now. It's not going to have the same impact. But back then, you literally felt like it was life or death. Like, because of the way that the game operated, you could have already had people that died. So that's the thing. I was fortunate enough to where my people weren't dying, but other people during the suicide, like, I did hear this, though. I did hear people saying, like, hey, make sure you do the side quests. Because if you don't do the side quests in Mass Effect, your people will die. If you take too much time to go save your people, they'll die. If you don't do the side quests, they'll die. So imagine if you already had people dying and then you went on that suicide mission. Pretty much everyone, you're gonna think that everyone's gonna die, but people can still die on the suicide mission even if you do everything right. If you don't make the right calls on where people need to be, like set people up for the right strategy in terms of what they're gonna do and all of that, and for their specialties, they will die. At one point, Morton was just gonna die no matter what. You have to have Morton at a certain level, and you have to do a certain mission for Morton not to die. Even if you did his side quest, his personal side quest, he would still die. Unless you had him at a certain level, and you did a certain mission that was unrelated to his personal side quest. So everybody's Morton died. Who's the Solarian dude? That was crazy. I didn't die, but it was funny because two of my roommates were playing the game too, and Morton died for them on the suicide run. And then we all beat the game at the same time. And we're like, "Oh, what happened? Did you?" We were all like in a state of like shock and panic. And they're like, "Dude, Morton died." And then my friend Jose was like, "Dude, Morton died." And then I was like, "Dude, Morton didn't die for me." He's like, "What? He didn't die?" I was like, "No, he didn't die." It was such a crazy experience, you know? And then that's when I started kind of going online and seeing what other people were saying. And then they actually ended up patching it to where, because they're like, okay, yeah, it's kind of crazy that Morton dies no matter what, you know? So it was great, man. Everybody lived for me, though. Perfect ending. Everybody lived. But then the ending of Mass Effect 2, in terms of what you pick, you know, like, what are you going to pick? Like, who are you going to side with? Like, oh, man, dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I was devastated. What happened to you? What happened on your run, dude? Oh, the good old days of, back when BioWare was God tier. Y'all remember when BioWare was God tier? Man. Bruh, man. Y'all remember when BioWare was God tier? They messed it up, bro. Y'all remember when you picked up a BioWare game, you were like, yo, this is legit bona fide 95, 90 rating. Like, no, nothing lower than a 90. You know what I'm saying? Like, back when BioWare was legitimate, AAA, the real definition. When you got a BioWare game, like, yo, I'm going to get a dope game with tons of content, with great, story and gameplay. And now when you think of BioWare, what do you think of? What do you think of when you think of BioWare? You think of Mass Effect Andromeda. You think of, what do you think of? Dragon Age? Dragon Age Inquisition. I guess that's a good game. I guess. Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, I guess that's a good game, right? Everybody says it's a good game. All right. Well, Dragon Age Inquisition. There you go. I guess that's what you think of now when you think of BioWare. What else do you think of? Botching Mass Effect 3's endings. Think about that a little bit. Lost Miranda. Oh, you lost Miranda? How the hell did you lose? You didn't do her side quest. That's why. Why didn't you help her against her dad, Anthony? You douchebag. Why didn't you help her? That's the only way Miranda dies. Unless you put her in like a role that she's not supposed to do at the end. But Miranda's not supposed to die unless you didn't do her side quest. That's like pretty much the only reason. Like, that's the only way. Like, that, and maybe there's a couple other scenarios, but Miranda doesn't die. She's actually pretty resilient. She's like a superhuman, kind of. Why didn't you do her side quest, Anthony? Morton just died. He's so feeble. He just died all the time anyway, so I can understand that, but let's see. You put her in the wrong spot. What'd you put her doing? Did you put her doing the tech? Like, So she has plot armor. She does have plot armor unless you put her in the wrong spot at the ending. Unless you put her at the wrong spot at the ending. She can still survive even if you don't do her side quest. She can still survive. But there might be something else it depends on her level and some of the other stuff. But Miranda, she's pretty tough. She's the girl on the cover that's shooting she's like this, the good looking girl. I failed the assassin side quest for the first time. Look at this viewer cam in the middle of the day. Amazing, just the Infamous series. Like the Infamous series on PlayStation. I never played Mass Effect, but I gotta try now. You've gotta play Mass Effect. We're spoiling it right now, but just forget everything that we just said. I highly suggest you, if you have an Xbox 360 or if you have a PS3, probably Xbox 360 or PS3. PS3 is fine. I highly suggest picking up the Mass Effect trilogy. Although Mass Effect 1 is very, very, very rough. It's very rough, but I highly suggest picking up the Mass Effect trilogy on PS3 if you've got that and play it. It's very good. It's very good. I think it had her doing tech. It took everything, me not to restart it right then and there. Yeah, you know what? She although Miranda is she's intelligent and she's technologically sound, she's not super gadget techy. You know what I'm saying? She's not. She's very street smart and she's very intelligent, like math and and stuff like that. She's very intelligent and she's very smart. But tech wise, you should either have Tali or you should have the Legion, the Geth. You should have one of them. You should have one of them do the tech part at the end. I can see why maybe you wanted to put Miranda because maybe you thought that you needed Legion or Tali for something else. But those two, it's one of those two. If you want to for sure make sure that everything goes smoothly, you put one of those two on the tech on the suicide run. Mass Effect 2 is $4.99 on Xbox One backwards compatible. It is, or you can just take the disc and bam, pop it right in there and play. Yo, Frosh, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Let's go, my boy. Yeah, the viewer count's good though. We actually peaked like at 311 viewers. So, excuse me. Let's see here. Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood being the first BioWare game I played was a mistake. LOL. I played Mass Effect 3 though through Gaikai before Sony bought them. Great game though, man. Great game. Great games overall. Fantastic games. I love Mass Effect. It's sad what happened to that franchise, but I think what happened to Mass Effect is pretty much the byproduct. It's hard to keep franchises popular, right? Like people think that Nintendo can just churn out Mario games or people can just make Pokemon games and it's just super easy. Dude, your franchise can die. You can have a super popular franchise one generation and by the next generation it's dead. We've seen it before. Little Big Planet, Mirror's Edge, Mass Effect. I mean, it doesn't take much for some of these franchises to die. A couple bad games here or there, So I mean, Sonic kind of, to an extent. So I mean, it's not easy keeping franchises super popular. It really isn't. So yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, K-Ben Twitch. I don't know what you're talking about here, but shout outs. Welcome to the stream. I just woke up in the morning just to watch the Nintendo Direct, but there's no Nintendo Direct today. What happened? Nintendo never announced that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct today. So I don't know why you're saying that you woke up in the morning to watch the Nintendo Direct. Nobody ever announced that there would be a Nintendo Direct today. That was never confirmed. Shadow King says, I don't get people complaining about Sonic Forces on PS Plus when it could have been much worse. They could have got fundamentally broken game Sonic 06. People are just complaining because it's not a very good game. So I don't know. I think that's what people are complaining for. People complain about anything. What's up, Game Fan? Wolfman says, does anything carry over from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Torna? No, there's no carryover from those games because they take 500 years apart. There's no carryover. However, Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Ash and Wolves DLC, you can use the main characters from that into your regular game plus the new classes, so that carries over. But there's no carryover from Torna to Xenoblade 2 or vice versa. This man was dreaming about a direct, woke up and thought it was confirmed, bruh. Is it like with the Director's March? Probably. Probably after PAX. All right, though, guys. What we're going to do, though, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream for here. Nearly at 3 hours. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. Thank you for all the people who subscribed. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for everybody who donated as well. We're going to go over some of the donators and people who supported. So shout outs to Vizion. Thank you so much for that, man. Juice Man Vaughn, thank you for the support. Abaddon, thank you so much, man. Saint Zeno with the 24, ending the stream as the top stream ninja with the 24. Abaddon again. J2 Blue, Juice Man Vaughn once again. Marlin Gaming Nation, shout outs to Marlin Gaming Nation. Also, shout outs to Juice Man Vaughn again. So thank you guys so much for the support. I do appreciate everybody that's been here. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys. I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours. My bad, man. Make sure you follow me on Twitter so you guys know when I'm streaming. Turn your notifications on as well, too. Turn your notifications on like there's like a little notification bell, like on channels, right? So when you go to a channel, so some of you guys don't know this. I need to make a video explaining this, but so when you go to my channel or when you go to any channel, so let's just go to let's just say this. So there's a notification bell near the subscribe. So for example, let's just go to reaction. So let's just say this was my channel, right? So when you guys go to my channel, make sure when you hit the subscribe button, make sure you click this notification bell right here. So then you get all. So then you get all the notifications as soon as I go live and all that. Okay, so you don't miss anything. So there you go. All right, make sure you hit all too. Don't hit personalized. Hit all. So hit all notifications. So you'll be good. Cinnamon the Hacker, thank you so much for the $5, man. I appreciate that, Cinnamon the Hacker. Thank you. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the super chat. But thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I'm going to wait for this notification pop up. So I'll take another question for Cinnamon the Hacker here for that 5 because I got to wait for the notification to pop up. So we'll do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have a question real quick, I'll answer it. Sony thinks they're doing gamers a favor with Sonic Forces. Bruh. Bruh. It happens, man. It happens. Yeah, sorry, Durandi, thank you, man. We just joined a little bit late. Who's my main? My main is definitely Goku. Once again, my main is Goku. For Smash, Goku. Goku's my main in every single game, no matter what. Goku's my main, 100%. Goku's the main. 100% Goku's the main. So always Goku. Any game that you can think of, it's Goku. Who's coming to Smash next? Goku. Who's coming to Smash later? Goku. What is love? Love is when you extremely like something. Yo, shout out to Cinnamon the Hacker again with another $5 donation. And says, haven't been around, just supporting the village. Thank you so much, Cinnamon the Hacker. I appreciate the support. Definitely come around more, man. We'd love to have you here. You know, definitely love to have you here. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate the $5 donations, man. I really do appreciate that. So thank you. Podcast tonight. Yeah, podcast tonight, guys. So the PE podcast is going down. Make sure you have your notifications on. It's going to go down late tonight, so like around 11 or so. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to eat. I'm going to play some Anime Souls. Just relax for a bit, and then I'm going to have a nice stream tonight, guys. Big stream. I'm going to have a really good PE podcast tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Just drop another one. Drop another what? Just drop another what, Christian? Oh, you just dropped another thing on Twitter? Okay, we'll get that for sure in the next one. In the next stream, we'll get that for sure. For 100%. Just remind me, Christian, and we got you, man. We got you. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And, Christian, just remind me on that one, all right? And we will see you guys for tonight's stream on the PE Podcast. All right, guys. Bye.